And we're here.
Hey everybody, what a day it's been, and welcome to Threeflings, the only show on Twitch where we can forget about the rest of the world and attack and dethrone God with 3 overpowered tieflings. Threeflings began as a collection of one-shot adventures from the UNCAGED Anthology, and now we are playing one-shots from the beautiful Uncaged. We have very little continuity, so if this is your first episode or your 90th, welcome, you are all caught up. Today, we are playing No Sanctuary Except Ourselves by Grady Wong, who I've seen down in the chat. Hello! We do have a couple content warnings for tonight. It is going to feature grief, loss, war, classism, oppression, and touch a little bit on fantasy racism. So if any of those are things you don't want to deal with tonight, because it's been a hard enough day, that's fine. We've got a lot of other adventures to watch and play with, so feel free to duck out, and we will see you next time. But without further ado, let's meet our threefs, starting with Gwen. Tell us about your chief.
I'm playing Adara, our resident fighty-bitey tiefling. She has no magic, but she won't let that stop her from starting trouble with her warg puppy Crouton.
Ink, tell us about your chief.
I was distracted by the little cute goblin and the kobold wizard. Hi, my name is Ink. You can find me in chat at these events. As usual, I'm playing Ophelia, your magical girl, Pact of the Tome, warlock, and shadow sorcerer frog queen. She has a little friend named Frog and a little imp friend named Pirochi.
And
wait,
last...
did you say a friend named Frog?
A little frog named Fred.
Okay.
Little friend named Frog.
I might have misheard that.
I don't know, I might have said the wrong thing. It's a Friday, my brain is fried.
Draz is like, it is not a Friday.
I'm sorry, you're coming from the future, Draz. We have to beam you in every week, I forgot.
And speaking of Draz in the future, tell us about your chief.
Hello, I'm Draz. I play Victoria, our Gloomstalker ranger who likes to do the shooty shoot with a crossbow, and she also has a pet direwolf named Toast.
Heck yeah, those are our chiefs. Who wants to give us a previously on Threeflings? Give you a hit.
We went to
Eberron.
Eberron.
Eberron Part 2. Yeah, we showed up at the mountain where there were souls. The island where there were souls swirling around. And we were like, well, this is shady. And then we immediately got attacked by some Sorrowsworn.
And we were like, this is gonna be no problem. We've dealt with these before. And then Adara got knocked down to 2 HP.
She's been worse.
Yeah, but we've also been better.
Yeah. So we did that, and then we're like,
Adara's
all right.
like, I've been dead before, it's fine.
Yeah. It just, we did that, and then we're like, all right, well, maybe time for a rest. And then we did that, and then we continued on and met a tavern keep undead who is a representative of the Undying Court, or just knew of them.
Baker, but yeah.
Baker, yeah.
Who's a baker?
And
she's like, things to Adara.
Yeah.
Puns and puns.
Yeah, and she was like, all right, I hired you to take out Arandis Vol, and we were like, cool, we'll put that in the file. And then enjoyed some really good tea from her that healed all of our exhaustion after we had just gotten more because we had to rest after the fight. And then we didn't really do anything else with her. Not really. Headed out.
The whole situation. That was about it.
Went up to the mountain, got some lore drops from her, went up to the top of the mountain at the top of the island, and found Arandisville, who was like, I'm gonna become the Fury now. And we went, cool, but you should be mad at your dad and not the rest of the world. So you should focus on that instead of just wiping everyone out. And she was like, interesting. And then her dad just fucking showed up, and so we helped kill him because he was an evil dragon.
Yay!
And then she ascended to become the Fury, we think.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
We overturned the familiar pressure by telling her to focus on self-care. And then I remember Gwen opened the freaking Patreon behind the scenes with Welcome Back to Monster Fuckers Unlimited.
Oh yeah.
So we're doing great. Self-care through fratricide? Is it?
Look.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is
Patricide if it's your dad.
Patricide. As I say, fratricide is when you kill your
Patricide
brothers.
is brother killing,
Yeah.
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 Well, we don't know what she got up to after the adventure.
I mean,
Just a fury of brothers.
Unclear.
not
Not anymore.
that we know of. Not anymore.
Bye.
Yeah, totally worth a point of shared inspiration. Anybody can use that inspiration, and if you are new here or just need a refresher, you can use channel point to give anybody that you see on your screen right now a crit success or a crit fail, or make us do all sorts of other. So knock yourselves out with that. All right. So, when you ended the adventure, you noticed that there was some weird mist that was swirling around your feet.
And we were like, oh no, Barovia?
And even after you leave Eberron and come back, there's still weird wisps of mist. And oh my god, thank you for the sub,
Right.
Azra.
Hi, thanks for
Also,
the
Gwen, I
sub.
do think it is sororicide, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it is sororicide.
Good to know. My mental dictionary is more complete.
Your side deck, which like tells you every way you can like kill someone.
For no reason.
Thank you, Azra.
Yeah, so there's mist around us still?
Yep.
Is it growing, or?
It's just kind of following you.
If we like touch it, is it like weird?
It's purple, and it kind of shifts as you like, if you move your hand through it, you see almost like through a prism or like through changing, sorry, I just read something in my brain glitched out.
Oh, no.
You see, like, if you put your hand through an illusion spell.
Okay. If I do detect magic on the mist, does it come back as like illusion magic?
Can we just see through it with true seeing?
Oh, that's.
I also
That's
have true
true.
seeing now.
I do
I got a
too.
boon from the Fury.
We got great eyes.
By the way, blind fighting? That's so outdated.
It also comes up if you can't see. It's important, but if you can see, the cousins can now both see very well.
Yeah. They can see all.
You can see through it. It doesn't look like an illusion spell that anyone is casting around you, and it seems to be clinging to just you at first, but then you notice other folks with it. It starts kind of appearing around spellcasters. After
And it avoids Adara.
It goes to Adara, but not from like the neck up because of her teeth.
Oh my god, she just mage slayers the fog away.
After a while, you receive a letter addressed to Chai's 3.
Sorry,
we
what?
are now.
What
Shy's 3.
Shy's
Chai's 3. Yep.
Huh.
Is this from Mouse?
Okay.
This would be a mouse thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What does the letter say?
Oh my god, it's Shy and the other three.
Sister Shy, your presence is greatly requested, along with your companion. Ogma needs us most, as something has clearly gone wrong.
Oh,
We
Shy's
believe
up here.
that
Why the fuck did it come to us?
Liara is back, and you, more than anyone, knows what that means for all of us. Sister Shy, we hope to see you soon. You know the place. Yours,
You say
Soledad.
that goddess's name. I was always like, how do you vocally distinguish this goddess from the other goddess that has like a similar name? And now I understand.
Are you talking about Lyra? And
Yeah,
Liara?
Lyra.
Okay.
Or like the one with like 2 eyes.
Yeah,
this is
L-I-A,
L-E-
right? Is it
L-E-I-
Liara?
L-I-I.
Oh, it's Lyra?
Well, yeah.
I always said Liara. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think Liara is a different name.
Yeah, I think there's like, because there's 2 goddesses. I mean, that's why on the tag yourself as a goddess, the one for Liara does say, like, gets mistaken for another.
I was gonna say, I
person.
pronounced that Lyra just because of the way that it's spelled.
I just can't speak English. I can't speak my first language. So there you go.
Oh.
Imagine
Uh,
speaking. Couldn't
Thank
be
you,
me.
Crackety.
Hi, Raggedy!
Hey, Kakadi.
Yeah, the wiki
versus-
says Lyra is
Lyra is the other one,
Yeah.
which I always read as Lyra because I had.
Oh
No,
no.
that's no. You know what? That's totally correct because every time I see the double like L, like the English or like Irish thing, I always squint at it and I'm like, Lily.
like Lyra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm American. You can excuse my terrible understanding of other languages' learning conventions.
Oh no.
Doesn't help that when I write Lyra's name, I write it with an A instead of an E because
no.
I can't spell.
Oh no.
I'm a writer.
Great quality to having a writer. Hi, Jess.
And if you want to spell her, don't hire Jess.
I'm a
I
writer.
know.
I don't have to spell. That's what editors are for.
You're so correct. You're so correct, though.
Anyway, so the letter says Lyra?
Yes,
Okay.
Lyra is back, and you, Shy, more than anyone know what that means.
Well, shit.
It's not me.
I was
Does
gonna
anyone
say,
else know what that means?
Does the name,
Religion.
as you say, does the name
religion check
Lyra
time.
ring a bell?
Give me a religion check, please.
Religion check time.
Okay. The
I
the double
rolled
L in
it.
Welsh is a sound that isn't in English. Yeah, because it's the name. It's also included in the name of that town that literally translates to the directions of how to get there, and it's ridiculous.
I rolled a natural one, so Vittori doesn't know shit.
That's a 12.
Okay, Tori, you know exactly what she would want you to know. Ophelia, you don't know much. You do recall that she is believed to be a dead goddess, and she is known as the Lady of Mists and the Lady of Deception. And her big things are illusion, trickery, and lies.
Awkwardly
So,
looks
given
around
what-
at the mist.
Given what you know about Shy, you can see why maybe somebody who serves Shy's order might be like, oh no!
But is she dead though?
Is this letter a mission of for Shy to assassinate this goddess again, so that she remains dead?
Well,
Okay.
That's ominous.
we
That's
can do that
ominous, Jess.
for... I want to know why this letter didn't show up for Too Shy.
Yeah, like,
Like, what?
can Shy not come to the phone?
As you're pondering that, mists engulf you.
Ah,
The
shit.
little ones swirling around your ankles gather around your body, cool and damp like a
Like a what?
robe,
Like a what?
like a cave,
Ooh.
Delightful.
a place that Blipdleploop gave you. A robed woman, face shrouded and under a hood, floats into view. Mists swirl off of her, forming dozens of billowing capes. Each translucent cloth is a foggy and ephemeral window, revealing different landscapes from snowy mountains, dense jungle, to floating cities.
Does the floating city thing ring a bell? Like the concept of what it is? Because I feel like if there was like a very notable floating city, it would kind of be something that'd be pretty well recorded.
It's kind of like, not necessarily that the city itself is known to float, it's just that everything is kind of floating.
Interesting.
Is she just, like, watching us? Or is she approaching? Or is it like...
I'm so glad you asked that.
Are you approaching? Are you the
You're
Jojo
approaching
team?
Do you touch the door?
She beckons a blue-green hand to you, and you can see, like, clawed and battle-scarred tits. With, like, gold bangles wrapped around her arms. And she says, please, you see why they're after me. I would only come to you if I were truly truly dead. 3 gods brought armies to invade my divine domain. Preserve my domain, and I will give you my boons.
Hell yeah.
I love epic boons.
That's cool.
Let's go.
We love
Yeah.
them. We're collecting them like Pokemon.
You found my PC motivation. Let's go.
Just out of curiosity.
I'm so amused by, like, this is clearly, like, the enemy of Shy's, like, god.
Shy's not here.
And, like, the letter that we received seemed to indicate that, like, her order doesn't want, this goddess to come back, but, like, this goddess is like, hey kid, I got epic boons, you wanna help me? And we're like, yeah!
Sorry, the first epic boon we got was from Shar, and so in comparison, it just kind of feels like everyone else is a lesser evil.
We're just blowing up on Char, like Char did the group project, everyone else had no idea what to do. I was gonna ask Jess, because you described her as blue and green, her hands. Is it blue and green in the sense that it's, like a natural kind of color, like kind of how orcs and gods are kind of depicted as blue and green, or is it coloring that is unnatural or like a sickly kind of thing?
It's a little bit of both, actually.
Ooh.
It looks it's hard to make her out because she is so veiled. What you can make out a little bit looks vaguely orcish, but also there's so much purple and blue and green in these veils and the mists around her that it looks also vaguely astral plane-y.
Interesting. Okay.
I will grant you my powers, a smidgen of for your journey. Serve me well, and do not sell me out. And they
We get
will
the
be
spells
yours.
already? Like, we don't have to wait until the end?
Huh?
So we get the spells already, we don't have to wait for the end, where she gives it to us as a reward?
You get them all now.
Hey!
Nice.
I like a goddess that does upfront payment.
I love the difference between Jiraz's open eye emoji and then Quinn's squinty.
It's like magic. Boo.
Sorry, spells are anathema
Dara
to
gets
me,
magic.
We gotta put that sus emote. We gotta put that nudge in a thing for every time something comes up.
Because now, I know you may not know much of me, and you may have worked with my
Observatory's
enemies
natural one.
in the past. So, a gesture of sincerity, and she waves her arm in front of you.
And Mike keeps cutting out every so often.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn it! It's because of my fan. Sorry.
Man.
I can turn it down a little bit.
Don't turn it off because you're gonna die.
I will not turn it off. I refuse to do that. It's on high right now. Or it's on medium. I can turn it down to low.
Man.
She waves her arm in front of you, and 4 smoking pedestals appear. Each of them with a floating veil on top.
I know what these are called because I did the art. I did some event art for this adventure. I remember this.
Oh,
I know what they're called. I just don't remember what they do.
They're called blind.
Yep, which is great. Grady, I'm so glad that I was like, I'm just gonna read the descriptions of this thing and not read the adventure, because ooh boy, that would have been bad for me.
Says, behind each of these, it's a gift. A secret.
Ooh. I really appreciate that she's just so upfront with her gifts and, rewards and stuff.
Yeah.
Says, now, what will you do? Secret. And she sits back.
So wait, there are 4 pedestals in front of us, each one with a blind veil on it, and she said behind each pedestal is a secret, and this is a show of sincerity?
On each pedestal is a gift, a secret, And this is a show of her sincerity to show that she means you no ill will.
Can I insight check her?
Yes, you are.
This is a weird set of moves from this lady who approached us out of nowhere.
Also the goddess of trickery.
Yeah, but like I can try.
Yeah!
You can.
You can give me an insight check.
All right. All right. So I rolled a 3, which brings it up
means
to
you get like 21 or something.
which brings it up to a 12. So then I'm gonna use my tactical assessment maneuver to add a superiority die to my insight check.
Whoa.
Okay.
So that's 22.
She is literally the goddess of secrets.
I figured. I just wanted
So-
I wanted to get a vibe off of her,
Vibe
and I
check.
recognize that I probably can't because she's the goddess of secrets, but Adara would still try.
I love the fact that you're just like, I want a vibe check, but also...
I want to vibe check the goddess of secrets, please.
Yeah.
I will say... Okay. Oh my god, there's a giant bug here. Sorry, give me...
Oh no.
Die. Sorry, it was right on my window. It's like a
no.
huge centipede hanging out.
Oh no.
I love and hate that.
So, the vibe that you get, it's very hard to read her. But you get the teensiest idea that, this is a test as much as it is a present.
Do I get any sort of sense of like what she's hoping we'll do?
You, given what you know about her and what she's told you, you get the idea that, sharing a secret means it's not a secret anymore.
That's fair. I'm assuming our true sights do not do anything in this scenario. We can't see through the veils.
Nope.
Does my detect magic detect any, like, shapes underneath the veils, or is that also off limits?
So, it's really a blindfold. It's like a magic item. So it is, you definitely detect magic on it. It's something that you would need to put on.
Okay. So, okay. Interesting. Is there any visual differences between the 4 items? Or do they look
No.
identical?
Put into.
What was that?
You were cutting out again.
Sorry, I'm gonna. Let me just.
Couldn't even hear that.
Amongst yourselves.
All right. Jess is
Doing
fixing
great.
her fan situation. So all right, team.
So we win.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
assume that Lara probably speaks Abyssal, but Idara will try to discreetly to the two of you be like, this is some kind of test in Abyssal. But also,
Yeah.
I'm you know, on the one hand, I don't like being tested. On the other hand, if she's offering up a secret, I'd rather know it than not, I think. I don't, like, I'm a little bit team, I don't have to prove myself to you. You're the one who wanted my help.
Sure.
So that's where I'm at.
Oh, that's a surprise.
I know, it's an unusual stance for me.
Hot take from Adara.
It's just like, is this negging? This feels like negging.
I feel like just gonna look at Adara and just say back in common. I feel like if a goddess of secrets is willing to share with us that it genuinely is an act of goodwill. Oh, Grady said that there might be more information about this.
Grady's our DM now.
Grady's like, read the
God.
read aloud.
I will if they pick one.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I
Yeah.
So, can I try and ask her, like, what she wants us to do? Not for this, but, like, after?
Yeah.
She's, you know, we got the whole, like, defend my zone or something. Details about that would be appreciated. This is basically how I ask it.
I love
Details,
it.
please.
I love the charisma's rubbing off on you.
Like, sorry, where's your project brief?
Yeah, I'd like to look at your project brief before signing this contract, this NDA.
Where's the outline?
Well, behind each other. She points to the front.
You keep cutting out, Jess.
Yeah.
Oh my god, still?
What's your noise suppression at?
Off. It's off. It's all off.
Ah.
Do you just
Like you're
need to
sitting
move the microphone closer to your face?
It's all off. I'm just gonna do the rest of the stream like this.
Sure.
Oh, Jess ASMR is back!
If that's what it takes.
So, Liara.
No.
I dislike it. I
Do that again.
dislike it.
Do that again and I'm disconnecting the whole stream. We all have to go home.
Grady's like, this is exactly how my adventure was made to be played.
But Adara, you are home.
Nope. I'm removing.
No!
I'm removing Jess from the stream.
No!
Ban Jess from her channel.
No!
Say
Anyway,
your final.
we win the adventure.
We win.
Yeah, I won't remove Jess from the stream unless she does it a third time. In which case, I'll boot you from the Discord call.
No!
Crackety spending 100 channel points on don't, and then Grady going, yes, this is totally how this is meant to be played.
So, Rashid gestures to each of the veils and says, they are gifts, but I hope that you refuse them. Aw, thank you, Crackety.
Oh.
For a secret once shared is never seen. Tapping the first one, she says, this contains the secret of a very good friend of yours. The second one says, this is the origin of a god. The third one, she says, this shows a mortal of great worth. And the fourth one says, and this one shows the plans of a great foe.
And this one shows the story of a girl.
And this one has a goat, and this one has a car.
Yeah, I was thinking when we first saw the veils, like, which one has a goat in it?
The Monty Hall problem, round 2, let's go!
Always comes back to this for you, doesn't it? It's always goats and cars all the way down.
Yeah.
I learned one thing about statistics, and it was the Monty Hall problem.
Every stats major and every person who works in mathematics is just crying.
I know about the Monty Hall problem, and I know about p-values, and that's it.
You know about the Monty Hall problem, and you're making it everyone else's problem.
Our Monty Hall problem.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just like, Vittori just looks towards the one about like a great foe, and then she moves to maybe choose it, and then she realizes no, Adara probably might want that one.
I do have a lot of foes. So she didn't really answer my question about like what the hell we're doing after this show of sincerity.
Very well. There are 3 gods invading my domain. Each of them with their own champion and their army. Malicio Holicent serves Tharz. Disgrace god.
Did you say?
Tharzadoon.
Okay.
3 Bad Apple serving Cyric. And Soledad, who served Ogma.
Like, and Shy serving Ogma. You must be
Shy's
Right.
like,
Shy.
I'm here too!
PvP, 4-player layout, let's go.
Maybe I'll stop cutting out because my fan just fell over.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Now,
Yeah, Jess is still cutting out a lot. Oh,
I'm
maybe
still
we'll see-
cutting out? What the?
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
I
see
mean,
if the fa-
it's
we'll see if the
better-
fan will stop.
Honestly, it's better now that the fan's fallen over.
Funny how we can't
Not
hear
for
Jess
Jess.
talk, but we can hear the fan fall over.
Lord.
I was gonna ask, do the names sound familiar?
I know for me, the player Cyric sounds familiar.
Same.
Can I roll religion and see how much Victoria knows about Cyric?
Yeah.
I'll actually roll religion too, because that's peripherally a Shar thing.
Amazing.
Everything is a peripheral.
A
sharp thing if
17.
you want it to be.
15.
17, 15, and...
I got a critical success, so that's a 29.
Nice.
Hey.
So, Vittori, you were looking at Cyric?
One good roll
Yeah.
of the night.
You know that Cyric is known as the Prince of Lies and the highest of High Almighty. He's a chaotic evil god of trickery, and he's famous for having killed Lara.
Yay!
Oh. It's
Now.
unfortunate.
Now, he claims to also be her father.
Weird
This is
flex.
Darth Vader.
But okay.
Adara,
You
I'll
are my
say
dad.
you, know a little bit about, you know, you wouldn't. I'll say you know a lot about Ogma from Shy.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, Ogma is the Lord of Knowledge, the Lord of all knowledge, the God of Wisdom, the Bard, and the neutral God of Knowledge. And Ogma just really likes learning. That's Ogma's thing. Ogma's the patron of... Excuse me! Cartographers,
Of
scribes,
sneezing.
archivists, librarians, anybody who likes to learn. Ogma's the nerd god.
God of
Yeah, it
nerds.
makes sense because Shy worships him.
That does track.
Hey, got
Yeah.
him.
Let's track.
Fucking
And-
got him.
Ophelia, with your clutch, amazing religion roll, you know who Tharizdun is. A long-forgotten god who thought to destroy all that is, also known as the Chained God and the Elder Elemental Eye. Tharizdun
Like
is...
that Ophelia got that, especially with the creep, because Ophelia knows everything, and it makes sense. They're like, oh yeah, this forgotten god. Oh yeah, of course Ophelia would remember.
She's like, anyway, I've read about this once. You want to hear me info dump?
You would
Yeah.
also know this because Tharizdun created the Abyss. And that's
Oh.
what got him imprisoned by other gods.
You
that's
created this whole plane. Time for prison.
His domain is trickery, but what he really wants is power and to
I mean, don't we all?
absorb and destroy everything.
He's no longer
Yay.
baby. He want power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it specifically the fact that he made the abyss that got him imprisoned? Like the fact that he created the ground that like all fiends and demons spawn from? Is that the problem here? Or
That
is it,
did
like-
seem to anger fellow deities, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was that or if it was something else about the fact that there's an abyss. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then his followers are trying to free him, but they also seem to not really, like...
They're not making an active go of it.
Well, their thing is channel power to him so he can unchain himself.
Wow, they really said, I'm gonna help by helping you. I'm gonna help by doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, they're the Democrats.
Oh, no.
Oh no, I love that! They're like, how could this have happened? As they're like, we are the Panther face eating party versus the Panther face slowly eating party.
So, and she just wants us, they're all showing up to her house, and she wants us to make them leave?
So, in the astral plane, there are islands created from the bodies of dead gods. We call them god isles. And a new isle is crackling with divine. Anyone who goes there relives key moments from this god's. My arrivals are investigating this island and attempting to find a way to, I presume, destroy me. If you could kill Tharzadun's champion and find some way to deal with the other two. Convince them that the God Isles are fake, kill them, get them to leave, throw them into
Gaslight
another...
them, girl boss them,
Gatekeep
them.
Gatekeep them away, throw them into another plane, whatever you need. Then you can keep your boons indefinitely. As it is, they will only work on the island. And only as long as I allow it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I like arc line.
Yeah, I was
Person without
happy to
trouble.
do that.
Super this would give rise to a Dar Ragnarok.
I was going through the Forgotten Realms wiki, like trying to actually find it, and then I just saw that out of the corner of the eye, and I was like, hee hee.
All right. I mean, honestly, that sounds legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about
Alright. Yeah. I realize we still need to pick out blind veils.
If we
Oh,
decide to
blind
take them.
boxes.
If we decide to take them. We don't
I
have to.
I have the insight that it's not a secret once people know it anymore, but I don't really know what the fuck that means.
It's like one of that shit where it's like air out your dirty laundry before someone else finds it and airs it out for you, I'm assuming.
Yeah, laundry's not dirty if someone else can see it.
3 can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead.
Is that what she says to us?
Is that a threat?
No. I'm just telling you how secrets work. A secret
I'm telling
once
you our
shared.
secret work. I'm telling you our secrets work has the
but no
same
one.
energy as freaking Jim going, the best secret keepers are corpses.
That makes more sense in a world without Speak with Dead.
Yeah, it would.
Sure.
Loose lips sink ships. Jared.
Thank you, Crackety.
Very good. We love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna choose, if Adara is like, it's a test and secrets are no longer secrets when they are found out, I am going to make the decision not to take one.
Oh. Interesting. Vitari had one that she was interested in, but she's still seeing if, like, Idara goes for that one.
Can you repeat them, Jess?
Yes, a friend's secret, a god's origin, a mortal's worthiness, and a foe's place.
What does a mortal's worthiness mean?
She said it was a tale of a valiant mortal.
Oh, whatever. I want to know about
This is the story of a girl.
I want to know about a foe's plans, and I think I, the player, am like, the only way to win is not to play, and I, the Adara, am just like, fucking God of Secrets is offering us up a secret as a show of faith or whatever, or like trustworthiness, so like, take the offer. So yeah, I'll take the faux blind veil.
As Vittori predicted, Vittori's going to get the god's origin.
Okay. Nobody wants to know about your friend, huh?
If our friend wanted...
Oh wait, is it our friend? Or I thought it was you...
your friend's secret.
Yeah,
okay, I'm going to go for that one, because that one's shy, isn't it?
Oh, I'm gonna stop you.
Oh wait, because Vittori doesn't know!
Yeah.
I love the idea that you two are like sitting there wrestling over it and Ophelia's just like sitting there doing cat's cradle as like layers of watching this happen.
Yeah, I like full-on body check you.
Great chat, PvP.
PvP. Idara full-on body checks you and is just like, If your friends wanted you to know, they'd tell you.
You know, that's fair. Okay, she does go for God's origin then. So whatever Jess and Zan planned behind the scenes might not come up.
We'll reveal in the Patreon. Oh.
Sex-based terms. Bite them.
Right? What? All right, so Adara, put on this blind veil, and you see scenes on the astral plane. You see a god in chains, a massive being, struggling and roaring as it pulls stars from the sky with the assistance of a high elf with glowing eyes, forming from essences of the astral plane. A giant creature from constellations. This is an army being made of astral dreadnoughts.
Oh,
by
shit.
Oh, no!
Arjun and his champion.
Oh, shit.
What did you say these are?
Astral dreadnoughts.
Yeah, bro.
An
Well, they are from
army
the
of
Astral
them.
Sea.
Yeah,
was
which
gonna
is...
say,
Army of
They're
them.
like,
I'll show you
they're
what
like,
they look like.
Illithid, ships.
I'm trying
no, I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
Okay.
But yeah,
we haven't
those
fought
crabby
these-
guys.
We haven't fought these guys before, but like every time I see them, I always think they look like the
They look like crabs.
I was gonna say, yeah, like the pincers remind me of crabs, but like the rest of it reminds me of the what's his fucking name? The like big yellow dude with the red nose from the I think it's from Mega Man originally. It's like in a Smash Brothers level. Someone's gonna know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Oh yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like the big yellow dude with like one eye.
Yep.
Yep.
And you like beat up that level and smash.
Yep.
Oh, it's one of the construction ones?
Mm-hmm.
It's got like a crane. Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
and
they are proof of carcinization for sure.
Yeah, carcinization is real, and no
Carcinization-
one is afraid.
But make it fashion. All right.
That's blimple poop. Excuse me, that event has been done.
Yeah. Anyway.
hi Theo, who's also here. Hi Theo.
Aw. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, do I get any sense of like that's the plan. Any sense of when it'll be ready or where it is or if there's a weak point in it?
Looking at that, Lyra says, having shown you that, Tharizdun knows that I've passed knowledge to you, and I'm in greater danger.
Maybe I shouldn't look at these things then.
All right.
Ophelia's like, aren't you happy you know that now? And she's just like still going.
But now you're aware of the danger.
I guess I appreciate that. Weird move on your part, but okay.
It's reverse psychology, Adara. It's like when I tell you you shouldn't do something.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Vittori, are you, so you're not going to look at a friend's secret. Are you going to look at a god's origin?
And now, like, after, like, Adara was, like, told, oh yeah, now Tharizdun knows who the fuck you are and, you know, stuff, I'm like, does the origin help me in a way that would help me defeat them? Is it worth it?
Liara, sees you ponder, and just says, this is my...
This is your what?
This is my origin.
Okay.
Oh, this
Well,
is
you
your
already know where
origin
I am.
story.
Do you
Yeah, this is
trust me enough to not leave this one?
It's your Joker origin story. Love
Okay,
that.
I will read your, like, 10-page Google Doc backstory.
Thank you. And she whips the blind veils back into this.
Oh, goodbye.
You should know.
Don't.
There are
Oh.
many, many Lyra. And there have been over.
You're still cutting
Why?
out.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
She said there are many Laras, and there have been many of us over time. My sisters need help clearing the future God Isle so that more of us can send.
Oh.
Those gods are us. They're Liara's past, and those memories are our memories.
Hmm.
They're training grounds, future.
Well, that explains how Lyra still is alive after Cyric did the big stab.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
That's why, if they learn our weaknesses, we won't have a way to train successors.
To what?
We won't have a way to train our successors. There's so few of us.
You were still cutting out really badly.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
it's
god,
fine.
what is going on with the sound?
Can you go to your audio settings in Discord real quick?
Yeah.
I
His
was
noise
there
suppression.
before.
Not
noise
noise
suppression is
suppression.
Off.
The
Yeah,
input
no.
level?
I'm looking for input sensitivity.
Yep.
Oh,
Let's
that's
turn
true.
it all the way up.
Input sensitivity? You want that all the way down. We can't hear
Oh,
you
okay.
at all.
How about now?
Yeah. Yeah,
Better?
we're picking up your fan consistently, but that also means it's not trying to adjust for that, so I think we should be good from here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully
I can't
they'll-
feel the fan now. I'll just unplug it.
Yeah, blowing into the ground.
Oh no. It's trying.
Keeping itself cool.
Goodbye, fan. Stop heating my or cooling off my floor. There we go.
Aren't-
How's that?
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yay!
Alright. So anyway.
So anyway,
Can you repeat
I'm so
the major talking points from that monologue just now? I'm so sorry.
it's okay. So there's been multiple Lyras.
Always
The God
has been.
Isles are their bones, and they store their memories in the bones.
Okay, I definitely missed that.
And they use the God Isles to train their successors.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
the
So,
gods on the bones.
with those God Isles being invaded, there's a big risk that future Lyras won't have a place to be trained.
Good to know. Alright. Yeah, so our job is to kill the champion of Tharizdun. And
Who knows
Uh,
who we are?
redirect
Well,
the other
Isadora.
two. I don't fucking
Yeah.
care if they know who I am. That just makes it easier to find them.
That's true.
Excellent. Can I grant you my boons? And are you ready to go?
Yep.
Sure.
Don't have anything else to do.
I
Yeah,
have
there's really nothing else we have to do we?
the boons that you sent, Jess. Do we get all of them? Do we get one of them?
You get all of them.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
For the first
So generous.
For the first time ever in Adara's life, she can cast a spell.
And it's
I was
ninth
like, I
level
don't like
spells.
this. It
Yeah.
feels gross.
I can cast ninth
No,
level
thank you,
illusions.
smiley face.
Yeah,
Like getting magic for the first time in its 9th level.
right? It's 0 to 60.
That's
Okay.
really, really concerning, kind of.
Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna compartmentalize that, I guess.
Gonna pack that one up for
More
later.
stuff for Adara to need therapy for.
Goes back home. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Ninth level, major illusion.
Aw, Dara gained the power to get her parents proud of her.
Oh.
That'd be kind of cute if it wasn't kind of sad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Parental approval. Check. All right. So, you ready to rock and roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You, Lara vanishes into the mist, and everything starts shifting around you. And then we go to our map.
It's map
The map, the map, the map!
Look at this map.
Great day. I wake up. That's a really cool map. Saga, you did a great job.
Saga is too good at maps,
yes,
I would
Saga.
say.
Yes.
I think we should nerf Saga.
Saga
wait
too
till
OP.
I can't wait till Saga gets to watch this later and is like, I'm sorry, I missed something. What happened?
Just every time one of our maps comes up, we're required to just spend 15 minutes being like, it's so pretty.
It's
Yeah.
so pretty.
So pretty.
It is really pretty.
So, you arrive in the middle, in that 0 section.
Ooh.
And where do you go?
Do we like float and shit? Like
Yeah, you do. You're on the astral plane.
First
yeah.
step,
Yeah.
where the fuck is Thursdune and Company? I have a task.
Adara yells out into the astral
Where the
plane.
fuck
That was
are
good.
Where the fuck are you, Thirst, dude? Where's my fucking goddess?
Come down here and fight me.
Time for a boss fight.
But seriously, I think step one should be like looking around for like the parties that we're here for.
Okay. That might be tough, but I will tell you, every X is a thing.
At every X is a thing. I don't have OBS high enough resolution on my screen to know where the X's are.
That's okay.
There's
There's,
so many-
a lot of them everywhere.
there's
You
so
could
many
just tell me
X's,
where you wanna
Jess.
go. I know.
Team.
You just tell me. Do you want to go left arm, left hand, right hand, orbiting debris, or the skull?
Can you also post the map in live chat?
Ah, yeah, I can do that.
I'm putting this in the live watching chat. I have a meme I just made because I have too much time on my hands.
Let me screenshot.
Oh, no.
this.
So based on the scale of the squares, unless the squares are like 5 miles across or something, I feel like we should be able to kind of,
Just,
look
like, work
around
our
and
way
see
out.
some things.
Yeah.
But Jess, if you don't want us to, then that's fine.
You feel like you should what?
Be able to like look around and see kind of like what some major, if there's like a crowd of people somewhere, I feel like we should be able to tell that.
I will say you can definitely hear the nearest thing.
Sure.
In just a second. So right above you, at the top of that, right below the skull,
So many
you,
X's.
yeah, right below that skull where that spiral loopies.
Is this Scott Pilgrim? Because that's a lot of X's.
Boo.
y- You hear a person speaking in common and going, "Righto, right this way. Come on, we'll catch up with them eventually. It's bound to be around here. I'm sure Bree's around. Let's go."
That's not at all what I was expecting. I was not expecting Nigel Thornbooth to be.
I'm assuming this might be a GIF because GIFs are British colonialist hippos.
Oh my god. Nigel Thornberry is here to attack and dethrone God.
That's the elf he has.
And the response they get is,
Delightful.
So, Bree, is that the name of one of the champions?
yes.
Those Bree Badapple or something?
Bree Bad Apple, Cyrix champion.
Alright. Noted.
Adara will remember this.
So we're supposed to encourage them to leave.
Mm-hmm.
You want to
Yeah,
go do
with
that?
violence.
Yeah, that's the only way I know, so...
I was gonna say, based on the moaning sound they got back as a response, does that sound like something we fought before?
Like a zombie, or...
Yeah, like I'm
Is it
saying,
a
does
Minecraft zombie?
does it sound like a zombie? Does it sound like a... What is it? What are they called? Not the... Like the undead soldiers. I can't remember what they're called.
It does sound like an undead, but I will tell you this is definitely something you have not encountered before.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, delightful.
Hmm.
Let's
Oh, love
see if
it.
we can counter them.
Custom
Add this
stat
to the-
block?
I was gonna say, add this to the freaking Pokedex.
Only if we fight
An
it.
undead Dex.
I mean, yeah, do we want to go over there and try and encourage Siric's company to leave?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we have a choice otherwise, so
Yeah.
I guess so. And then Ophelia just like sits there, just like looks at a door and just cracks her knuckles.
All right.
Vittori pulls out her undead decks and says like, so like we could like catch 10 of these, or like, you know,
Oh my god.
feed it some food.
Harvest their fingers. They're good for crafting.
Apparently.
So can we just
But
like
we also can just
fly?
defeat them.
Can we just fly over there? Is it close enough to fly to with winged boots, perhaps?
Yeah, you can fly over there.
All right.
Fly anyway, because it's the astral plane.
That's true.
You
How do
can
you?
fly.
You just can fly in the astral sea.
You can fly with your mind power.
Oh,
fighter
Remember
and
how
great
we
attack.
this worked last time?
Oh,
and
no.
like Victoria was very slow.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes, I remember this. I remember this. It's big brain time. Ophelia's
Is that the
faster
same-
this time?
Is that the same mechanic?
Grady did not include it, so I will
Alright.
not force you to do that.
But we
But
can.
you can fly with your mind.
Hell yeah. Let's go say hi to Siric's friends.
Psych level nonsense.
So, when you get within 100 feet, you see a person in leather armor wielding a rapier, talking to a massive creature who looks like what I just dropped in the chat, who is a giant skeleton creature that you can barely make out in the inky
Whoa.
blackness of the astral sea with enormous claws.
Those
Those are
hands so
yaoi
big.
hands.
That's what I'm dressed.
What did you say?
Yeah, we
Yaoi
have
hands.
Oh no.
same brain. Ikadra, same brain.
Yeah.
Cell moment.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy
Oh
Pride.
no.
Are you approaching sneakily, or are you just walking up?
I can cast invisibility upon myself at will, so I'm gonna do that.
Is it
Okay.
dim light?
What's the
Yeah.
lighting situation in the astral plane?
Yeah.
Not bright.
Yeah, I'm invisible. Which is
I'll be
fun
invisible
because
too.
Everyone's like invisible, but we can still see each other because of true silence.
Yeah. Poor Ophelia.
What do you mean?
Ophelia doesn't have true sight, right?
Yeah, I do.
Which
Oh, nice.
I have
side?
Yeah,
which
we can-
eyes.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we
I
all
was
just
like,
go
I was
invisible and
I think I
You
was the
didn't-
first one to get true sight out of all.
you didn't get it from a boon, so I forgot about it.
Yeah, it's an eldritch invocation.
All invisible, and we can all see each
Don't be
other.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
All right. Yeah, let's invisibly fly on over.
Yeah.
Everybody give me a stealth check. You could do it at advantage because you are invisible.
Yay!
Jess, just a quick question, because I'm looking, I want to look at the skeleton as we approach it. Does it look like the claws are natural, or like when you kind of just, when you like piece together skeletons that don't belong together? Ooh.
Natural.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
And naturally yaoi hands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's what I'm asking, because there's some shit where it's like, because the undead get like pieced together, kind of like Frankenstein monster shit, and then there's some creatures that just look like that.
Yes.
I
this
got a
was
21
run this
with
way.
stealth check.
I got a 23.
I also got a 21.
Nice.
You are all
synergy.
so invisible.
Yay.
So
My brain just went pants the skeleton.
Oh no.
So you see this human talking to this giant skeleton. The human goes, No, I don't care what you say. I'm not going to call Bree. She'll make fun of us for being lost again. I know we can find the bloody thing. And the
lost.
skeleton just goes,
Funny.
I think you should call her. And
I
he goes,
shall call him.
He goes, now I give the orders around here, and I'm the one who tells you what to do. So, there we go. Off we go. And we'll summon Miss Bad Apple if and when we're in dire need. And the skeleton just goes,
You should call her.
Here's the thing, they're lost. They might not be our problem right now.
Here's
Yeah, we could just leave them.
Okay, I
Yeah.
understand that, but at the same time, people who are lost also have a greater chance of stumbling onto something that they should not touch.
That's true.
I'm kind of gonna look at Adara and Vittori and kind of look and kind of whisper, should we like try to scare them out of here?
If we try and scare them, I feel like they will call Miss Bad Apple. Do we
Yeah.
want that? Do we just want to fight the champion here and there and just, like, deal with that?
I feel
Or...
like if we try to fight them, they're gonna call her either way.
Not if we ambush them. Well, I don't know how long calling her will take.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I don't.
I mean, our options are gank them, or scare them,
Leave.
or talk them down. But I'm not optimistic in my personal ability to do that last one. So,
I could.
you're.
Also, we also have
Like,
the
talk
booze.
them down from what? They're lost here, then they, they're not gonna be able to leave, maybe even? Like, where do we even tell them to go if we talk them down?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Can we just knowing what we know, because we've been in the astral plane a couple times, can you just, like, drop people out of the astral plane back into the material plane, or do you need to, like, plane shift them out of there?
You usually need to plane shift or banish them.
Head back
Cool.
and be gone!
Glad we got a fighter, a ranger, and a warlock for this.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm trying to... I used to
I
have
mean, you do
fancy
have...
plane
Ophelia
shift.
does have hell through hell.
I do. You could leave, but go to the abyss.
I mean, you would come back is the thing, though.
Yeah, it's a temporary solution for a
Very
permanent problem. I'm gonna like look at our inventory and just be like, so are we gonna like fight them, or are we just gonna kind of talk to them, or what are we gonna do here?
I mean, if we're not going to ambush them, we might as well try talking first, because worst case scenario is just we fight anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
true. I mean, I would prefer, like, if we needed, like, fight them, I prefer to ambush them, so I think I'm gonna, like, if y'all talk to them, I'll, like, stay invisible and, like, have my crossbow ready to ambush.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd go with Ophelia so she doesn't look, completely unattended.
Okay, I'm just gonna do stop the invisibility, just poof back onto the ground. What do these people look like? Because I know what the skeleton looks like. What does the other person look like?
Looks a little bit like the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Nice.
Alright. Recalibrating. I will also uninvisible, kind of, like, beside and a half step back from Ophelia.
Oh, hello there. And what brings you to the bones of a god? Are you also...
Brings you to the bone zone.
I'm sorry,
also
my brain
a-
just thought of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there!
Hello there. Hello there. Are you also a champion of Cyric?
Oh no, I personally don't worship anyone, although I believe that all of the gods have their own merits. What are you doing here, if you don't mind me asking?
We're off to our own business. I suppose you should get on to it too.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm here, talking to you.
Is that... Miss Bedapple, we have some non-believers here. And then you just hear, like... through a sending stone.
Brown's like parents in the other room.
And,
Unbelievers, Charlie.
as in... So who are you with? Ogma?
Oh no, though we do have a friend that actually is a cleric of Ogma. She's very sweet.
But we are not affiliated with Ogma.
As soon as you say your friend's a cleric of Ogma, they draw their sword.
Yep.
They say, no.
Oh, no! Tari's invisible, like, in the background going, oh no.
I also draw my sword because they did it first. Not to make things worse, but...
I'm gonna like look at them with their swords out, kind of like cock my head to the side and be like, I
Just
forgot.
hug my god, pork chops.
I'm gonna like look at them and kind of cock my head to the side and be like, I forget that like religious folks get real petchy when you follow other people. I forget that that's a thing.
Yeah, follow other people on Instagram. They hate it.
Yes, we're not really a fan of the do-goody knowledge seekers. And if your friend is that Soledad, then I suppose...
I have... Wait, have we met Soledad before? I know Dara. Okay, I didn't think so. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna look at it out and be like, you know, Soledad?
So Shy got a letter from Soledad, but I don't know if that meant that I would have ever met them before.
You read a letter.
I read one letter. Yeah, so no, I have not.
A single letter.
One letter.
Yeah, I don't know what Soledad is. That like a person that's supposed to be here?
At that, the swashbuckler, like, looks up at the, Bone Claw. The Bone Claw just goes... At this point, Halfling, in full plate, whooshes over to you. And goes, I really can't leave you anywhere now, can I? Hello!
What are you doing?
Non-believers. Bree Bad Apple, but perhaps you're interested in a conversion. Are you here with Lyra, Thazadun, Ogma?
No, we're just
We're
here on
certainly
our
not
own,
here with
currently.
Sirik.
Yeah, we're currently just here on our own. We have a friend that's a follower, but again, like, I also don't know who Soledad
Ophelia,
is. Apparently,
you gotta-
that's a big thing.
You gotta
Please
stop
stop
offering that bit of
mentioning-
information up.
Have you heard the good news of Sirik?
What do we know about Sirik?
You know he killed Lyra. He's
Yeah, other
the
than
god
that.
of trickery. He claims to be Lyra's father. He's worshipped by former worshippers of Bane and Merkel. Also, power-hungry human sadist and con artists.
Yay.
So he was a human and then he ascended to godhood, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Did he kill
I
Mistra too, or was that an
yeah,
earlier
babe.
god of murder?
I don't think that was...
I think that's an older thing, because Mr.
Alright.
Dying is, like, really early on in the
Yeah.
D&D
Well,
lore. Like,
Mistral,
that's-
Mistral
Mis-
dying is really
Mistral.
early.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't have
He
enough religion to know.
did hit on Mistra,
That's different.
and she said no. And then he became incredibly hateful with her and got
Yay,
really
insult.
petty.
Oh, he was like, "Hey, yo, what's good?" And she's like, "I have a boyfriend." And he's like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah.
An incel murder god. Cool.
Yay.
He did assist in her death, actually.
Interesting.
Aha!
Delightful.
He did not slay her, but he was there and was his blood was incensed by her slaying.
Bad phrasing.
Yeah. Thanks, Wiki.
Yay.
Yeah, no, I don't know a whole lot about Sirik other than kind of like the story of his godhood. But other than that, not a ton. Is he an astral plane deity? Because it feels kind of weird to see a lot of people up here.
And Bree just goes, well, the cool thing about Sirik is he's kind of everywhere. Anywhere there's murder, tricks to be done, dirty tricks, nasty thieves, anything you want stolen. Tell you what. I bet you know where we're going. And if you take me there, I'll kill somebody for you.
We're
don't-
so able to do that on our own.
I'm gonna like look at Bree and kind of like cock my head again and be like, I release spiders in my in rooms. I don't really have a list of people to just tell you right off the bat. Is that a thing most people
Ara
do?
pulls out a list.
I have a list and I want to do it my goddamn self.
Okay, well apparently she keeps a list. I don't.
I like the
So-
way you think. You would be a great Sirik follower.
I'm really not religious. I've met too many gods.
She's not very religious,
I've
but
killed
she's
too
sure
many
of
of them
sure.
already. Yeah,
That her eyes just widen.
It's like weird when you know them, right? It's like famous people, and then you're like, ew, you're just like a
Yeah.
person.
Oh, it's got to be like when you're like friends with like a really famous bard, and you're just kind of like, wow.
Yeah, you're like, fucking
chill.
everyone talks to you, huh? We can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that sounds really annoying. Also, yeah, no, I'm not very cool about the fact that you like to murder people and steal things.
Oh no.
Unless
Yeah,
it's
for the
like
record, everyone on my list deserves it.
yeah, like unless it's like kind of like a stealing from the rich and then giving to the poor thing, I'm not very kosher with that. And also, like, murder is kind of a big thing that I'm very much against.
Oh, this is gonna end in combat.
Oh, it always is.
It doesn't matter. Just, most powerful people find themselves in need of a master assassin, especially, those pesky do-gooder types who just always get in your way, want you to stop taxing the little people, be nice to the common folks, and if you want me to take one of those out, have we got a deal?
Yeah, and I don't really know anyone off the top of my head, and the only one I can think of we left in a fountain. So I can't...
No, I think we killed him.
Did we? I thought we left him in the fountain.
I vividly remember killing him, unless you're thinking of a different fountain.
I'm thinking of the one guy in the small town where he was like being annoyed at someone else, so we tied him up and left him in the fountain so that he was embarrassed when he woke up in the morning.
I was thinking of the man in the.
one.
I was thinking of the man in the
You're talking-
bathtub of Orphan's Blood. So different guy.
No, that was not the same guy. This was like
Alright.
just like a fat cat.
It was
asshole
from
in
the
small town.
Firebird adventure.
It was the Firebird
Got it.
adventure. Yeah.
Anyway.
For the man in Orphan's Blood now, you would be an excellent Cyric follower.
no.
I don't know how to feel about the way this conversation is going.
I'm gonna
Maybe I should learn a thing or two from you.
Oh,
I
no!
like praise. I
Oh,
like
no!
praise, but I don't like this.
I'm gonna like look I'm gonna look at Adara and be like kind of give it a look of like I'm getting very tired of this, and I'm just gonna look at Bree and say, you know what, I really don't like fighting people, so if you want to leave, I would really appreciate that.
Oh,
And I want
God.
to try to like get her to leave.
Give me a persuasion or intimidation check, because it sounds
Okay.
like that's what you're trying to do.
If she's
I'm not-
intimidating, can I help?
Yeah.
I'm not intimidating her.
Oh, never mind.
Adara, you can give me an intimidation check if you want.
Hell yeah.
So that
really
Adara can
funny.
be like, Ophelia asked for no pickles.
That's really funny. I'm not even gonna use the boon where I get to add another d20 because I got a 29.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
I got an 18 plus 11, baby.
Oh. Wow, I got a 25.
Holy shit!
I also rolled an 18.
I'm so proud of you.
Synergy.
It's rubbing off on you. The
I
curse
talked to a
is rubbing
person.
off. Yeah.
So, Vittori, do you want to round out the 3 and try and deceive her in some way?
I am invisible. I am
Oh,
staying
Victoria's
out
like,
of this.
I'm a ghost.
Tori just in the background like, ooh.
Yeah,
Haunted.
Victoria's really like, I need to get the surprise on them if they attack me, because I feel like the chances of this going into a combat are so high.
Just Victoria in the background, just like, ooh, essential oils work.
Okay, so first I want, who wants to go first? The intimidation or the persuasion?
I think it'd be funny if Adara goes first, so that I feel like
Okay.
you'd be like,
Yeah, so Idara, I think, just, stands up a little straighter, and there's this halfling, like, gassing her up, and she's just like, yeah, so, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck out, though.
And I'm gonna kind of just like look over at our shoulder and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm very much not a straight person, so if she gets upset, I can't really stop her. So
I'm
I'd really
sorry.
recommend-
I
I'd really
heard you
recommend
say-
leave.
I heard you say I'm very much not a straight person, and I was like, doesn't seem relevant, but okay.
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride! Like, really not sure where you're going with this, but very intrigued.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm gonna look and be like, yeah, so if Adara decides that she wants to fight you, I can't really stop her, so I'd highly recommend, and then like kind of like put my hands and like my chin on Adara's shoulder and be like, hey, you kind of get out of here before I can't do anything anymore.
Yeah, we got shit to do, and you seem to be in the way.
Damn.
Well. And first she gestures to the other two you met first and gives them a nod. And they immediately just, like, head out.
I'm gonna head out.
Because can't say that I wouldn't be down for a good stabby pokey, if you know what I mean. I do really like a good scrap. But
Sexual, what the hell, man?
Happy Pride!
You're right.
but I believe I can serve Cyric best if I and my army are alive. Best of luck to you.
Nice
And
meeting you.
A sensible leader.
if you need an assassin, I'm not for hire. She heads out. With her chainmail clanking behind her.
That did not go how I thought it would.
Idara waits. Idara waits until they're out of sight and then turns to Ophelia and is just like, holy shit! It worked!
Yeah? Yeah?
Is this how you feel when you talk to everyone? What the fuck?
This is what Adara's gonna ride for the next week. This is gonna sustain her.
I have been fed.
Ophelia's like, yay! I was really happy that that worked. Victoria, are you still here?
Yeah, I mean, can't Ophelia see her because
Yeah,
of the
she's
witch
just
eye?
like-
Yeah, you can see her.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Oh, yeah, there. Okay.
That did not go how I thought it would, and also
Me either.
I'm like, damn, maybe we should have just left because I'm not sure. Like now they know who y'all are, so
I mean, we didn't. On the one hand, we didn't introduce ourselves. On the other hand, we're super fucking recognizable. So
yeah, exactly.
On the other hand, I feel like I can take them. Were we talking to them for a minute? Just out of
You
curiosity.
want to get your shit back? Is that
No.
why?
No, it's
No.
just like it's the know thy enemy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to. Does she have more fighter levels than me?
Ooh, I just closed her thing. I
Sorry.
don't understand how that works with created, like with monsters, right?
Well, what does...
Grady, does she
Does
have more
does
fighter levels than I do?
I was
I
gonna
have
say,
19
does
of
she-
them.
Does she use a stat block of, like, a pre-made...
Oh yeah, what? Tell me the it does with the CR thing, right? So you are a higher fighter than she is a
I was-
CR character.
Hell
gonna
yeah,
say-
yeah.
Yeah, usually you can...
Oh, yeah.
If
That's
you
what it
if you
is.
don't have the actual number, you can guess about CR.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
Thank
I feel confident I could take her in a fight. I talked to her for 1 minute. I sized her up. Not worried about it.
You think you could, like, duplex her if you wanted?
Absolutely. Did you see how small she was?
I think that'd be really funny in the astral plane, just kind of flying and then whoo!
Yeah, just fucking pick someone up and toss them, and then like 3 miles later, they managed to like turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so Cyric is not an issue anymore. Who were the other
Yeah.
ones? There was, my brain just said Xanadu.
Xanadu with her roller derby light show.
Tharizdun.
Xanadu.
So it's Tharizdun and Ogma.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Aqua, we got a letter from Soledad, didn't we? I don't
Yeah,
know the
but
guy.
unfortunately, the letter was, "Hey Shy, can you come help me?" Like, hang on, I'm gonna fucking read this letter again. Isn't the letter like, "Hey Shy, can you come help me conquer this and keep Labor from coming back?"
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know if
Yeah.
we want Soledad to know
Didn't
that we
quite
have the
say
letter.
that, but I did say like Liara's coming back, and you know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like
Alright.
loads gone, Lyra's back.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So this is kind of like, the map is kind of like a spiral, right? Like it starts kind of like a spiral of bone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've switched
I'm
back
not-
to it.
I was gonna say, yeah, do we just want to follow the spiral outward?
Follow the yellow brick
For a little
spiral.
bit?
Sure.
Follow the clavicle.
And fun fact, as you are figuring out where to go, a storm starts drifting towards you.
Delightful.
Like a thunderstorm or like a magic storm?
A memory storm.
Retro.
Oh,
Alone in the moonlight.
So, one of you is going to take the lead in this storm, and the other two of you are going to play NPCs. So, who wants to be the lead in this one? Or do you want me to just roll for you?
Just roll for it.
Please roll. I want to see how this goes.
Yeah, I also love the idea of a lead right after I sing Memory, because it's like, oh yeah, this is a musical, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
pick a
one of us
number
is
one.
Grisabella the Glamour Cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make your jellicle choice.
1, 2, 3.
If you roll 4, that's shy, and she's not here.
I rolled a d6 and was dividing by 2.
Okay, I was like, my brain always goes to rolling to d4.
So, Ophelia,
Yes.
you are the lead here.
Congrats on
I'm the
winning the
main
audition.
character of Threeflings now.
You are Hope, and you are a tiefling. Unfortunately, this is a long time ago. And this is a city where authorities harass tieflings and let crimes against tieflings go unpunished.
Oh, so like most
There's
cities.
a fantasy
Like most
racism
cities.
warning.
Understood. Got it. Okay.
Your memory begins in the aftermath of an earthquake. You and your fellow tieflings have survived an earthquake that ravaged your dilapidated neighborhood. How do you go about surviving?
Wait, I have a question. Are the NPCs that me and Wendy are playing, are they also tieflings?
Yep.
Are there 3 tieflings?
There are more than 3 tieflings, but yes, there are at least 3 tieflings here.
Whoa.
And we're
OG
expanding our
Threeflings.
brand.
Ruh-roh. Oh my god.
Expanding the brand.
Oh,
okay,
no.
well that explains the earthquake. So
Okay, so we're 3 tieflings.
more than 3. Yep. I'm going. Okay, so in terms of surviving, I think probably the first thing would be to kind of determine who has the magical and physical capabilities to disguise himself as as like a non-tiefling creature, and to try to go at least scavenge what is happening. Have people that are capable do their best to do like medicine and healing and other like services of that nature. And then I think at least for like do I know anything about Hope otherwise?
Not really. You are just a young tiefling with your tief friends. I'll say some of the other tieflings in here are talking about how this would be a great time to loot. This would be a great time to overthrow the city while it's in chaos. Others are saying, no. We should be going around. We should be like showing that we can be good ones. We should be acting like good tieflings. And as this happens, Hope, you see a crevice that is opened up in the rock wall behind you as part of the earthquake.
Can I just like put my eye up to the hole in the wall?
It leads to old ruins. And in these ruins is a damaged diary from the city's greatest hero.
How tall is this wall?
You could definitely get through it.
Oh yeah. Try to do the little turn sideways so you're flatter, and then just kind of like do the weird side shuffle.
Now, this hero was human.
Mm-hmm.
But what if, now that you have this book, this hero was a tiefling?
Interesting. What kind of what's the story of the thing? Is it like a folk hero kind of thing, or what is it? Like
The
an actual
founder of
history?
the city, the greatest hero. This is the Bob of Bobtown, the Bob of Bobvila.
Ah, yes, it's it's the one group of Jeffs. It's Mega Jeff. Okay. Okay, interesting. And then so is the whole town just destroyed by the earthquake, or is it just like the tiefling part of it? Because we don't like that infrastructure's worse.
It's pretty much the whole town is in chaos. The tiefling neighborhood is super messed up right now because it was in the worst shape to begin with.
Okay, in the journal, just out of curiosity, is it kind of how old does this seem to be?
Oh, really old.
Like really old? Okay. Okay. When I come back, what is everyone else kind of doing?
Yeah, what are y'all doing? You survived an earthquake? Your buddy Hope just vanished into a ruins that came back with an ancient book?
Are we different people, or are we our PCs, like, inhabiting these bodies?
Are we
You-
cosplaying other characters?
You are cosplaying other characters. You have all of your stats.
Oh, we are. Interesting.
So
You
I'm
are just inside the memories of Hope's friends.
Are we driving Hope's friends, or are we just witnessing them happen? I'm trying to decide how.
You're
is this-
driving Hope's.
Okay.
like, am I in the driver's seat or am I sitting in the passenger seat, like watching it happen?
I'm trying to
you-
determine if I'm choosing as Adara would choose, or as a different
Right,
character
yeah.
would choose.
The main thing is really, it's up to you, actually. It's kind of
Whoa.
up to Hope to choose as Lyra would choose. Because Hope is a former Lyra. This is a Lyra memory.
Oh, okay. So if, so I do know that.
You do know that.
Hope is a former, Lyra. Okay. Well, if that is something that I am aware of, I think at least the choice in that nature then is to alter the diary. That is the nature of trickery and deception. It's not like personally what Ophelia is would do, but it's like it's the choice that like characteristically makes the most sense.
And also makes sense for like that to be like the reason why this person will be chosen.
Yeah. Who wants to rewrite history? It never goes terribly.
Of course.
Shy's not here. She can't stop you.
Yeah.
And as you rewrite this diary, I'll say together, making a Bob of Bob Vila to be a tiefling, the memory fades and you are back in the astral plane.
We're doing that thing where we're like writing about stuff that truly happened, and someone's like, "Oh, dude, it had lasers." Definitely.
Yeah,
lasers.
that's what I'm thinking.
Absolutely. There was a jetpack on the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello. Welcome.
Hello!
Okay. Oh, that was interesting.
That
That's
was
really
interesting.
Cool. That's really cool.
Oh, there are other groups of 3 tieflings.
It's thematic.
Maybe that's why Lyra called us, because we're 3 tieflings.
I was
Oh,
gonna
no.
say, Grady, wink and chat if you did tieflings, because you knew we were gonna get here eventually.
Oh no.
Okay. So where are we now in the map then? Are we the next, like from the center spiral outward? Are we at the second X, or where are we? What was the
yeah,
situation? Okay.
you were kind of by the skull, so
Okay.
I'll say you can be a little bit above the skull.
Okay.
Oh, we're actually really high up. I thought we were closer to the spiral.
I did too. I thought we were in the center, that little weird kind of snail shell looking piece.
So you're like
Yeah.
at the chin. You're at the chin.
Oh, okay.
Chin.
The chin of Lyra.
Chin game strong. Good to know.
And you hear lightning crackling.
Oh no.
Ah.
Where's the lightning coming from?
Separate from the storm?
Olsen lightning.
Separate from the storm.
Oh, interesting. Is it like okay? Is it natural lighting or is it magic lightning? Like the
And where's it
lightning
coming
make?
from? Is it
Yeah,
coming
Or is
at
it the
us?
lightning that just happens?
It's coming about 300 feet away from you, along with a big wind. And then you hear a massive laugh.
So is it like coming towards us?
Nope, it's just there.
Is this Theragoon's shit?
Maybe. Does he do lightning?
Yes, because
Yeah.
I rolled a 29 earlier. Is that a Theragoon shit?
He does elemental stuff. He's known as the elemental eye.
True.
Ooh, uh-oh.
I guess.
Okay.
Tharizdun. I'm
Is
just
the-
today's the day that I butcher everyone's name.
It's
Uh,
okay.
Oh, I thought that was like narration, like
Yeah, I
There's dude
thought,
is just like
the-
he just Jason Derulo's into every scene he's in.
Jason Derulo.
Milk.
exactly what I would have thought.
There's too many cats references in this episode, and Grady deserves better.
Grady, tell us if you want more or less cats.
Tell us if we've already made too many cats references. It's the only way to get us to stop.
I've never seen cats, so all of this I'm just getting in bits and pieces, and it's like the best way to experience
Grady wants more
what I know of cats. From what I've gathered, it's just a bunch of cats going absolutely apeshit over milk and singing, and I know nothing else.
That's only in the movie. It's not in the musical. It's not what we're here for. Anyway.
Like Grady's just
Mr. Mistopheles, the shit.
Thank you, Grady.
Mr. Mistopheles is shit. Hey Jess, can you have it that like the skull that's like above us has like cat ears?
I will ask Saga for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like a Saga question.
Saga, give us the forbidden cat going live.
Oh no. Alright, so anyway, there's a lightning storm coming.
Yes. Again, is this like a naturally occurring thing in the astral plane, or is this like a magical thing? Just.
It seems like a magical thing that happened along with that laugh.
Oh.
And then a voice booms out, "Apologies, little ones."
Uh-huh.
Kind of look
from-
up and look confused, like God.
Statistically speaking, probably.
I feel God's in this
Abraham
chills
and
tonight.
God?
Do you get closer?
Ophelia's going to just out of pure curiosity.
Idara's going to, because she's not letting anyone deal with a lightning storm alone.
Friends don't let friends get struck by lightning more than once alone.
So, because of this wind whipping around, you hear what you're approaching before you see it. And you hear,
Nope. A deal is a deal, and it costs what it costs. We'll tell you what we know about Yara. But you gotta pay.
"Well, my friends, I know quite a lot of things."
Yeah, but you don't know this, do ya? Ha!
These voices are great.
And you see a storm giant
Oh.
talking to a couple burbelangs.
It's a burbelang.
Burbelangs are these little flying creatures. They're aberrations, but they kind of look like demons. And they hang out on god bones.
Why does he kind
Yeah.
of just look like a purple Megamind? Like a dark purple Megamind?
With bat wings.
No Lyras.
Yeah, with bat wings. It's like Megamind when he's got his goth look on.
Does this giant have a belt?
You wanna pants this giant so you can win an arm wrestling contest.
My belt is only a cloud giant belt, and I just looked it up, and a storm giant belt is 2 better.
This is so.
According to the art in the monster manual, yes, he is wearing a belt.
Oh
Interesting.
my god.
Love that. Love that
Noted.
for him.
I don't know if his belt will help you. It might not be a magical belt, but he is wearing a belt.
Well,
It's a non-magical belt.
It's just a regular ass belt.
I'm just imagining like one of those things in the 90s when everyone was obsessed with sagging their jeans, but it's like a god with their belt.
Incredible.
A scene, like one of those scene kids studded belts.
oh
Alternatively.
no. Oh no.
He goes, "Now, it seems we have company. Soledad, were these the ones that you requested?" And peering behind him,
Oh no.
you see a young woman with dark skin and gray hair. I said young woman. She's definitely old. Ink did this art, actually.
I was gonna say.
She's an older woman. There you go. With just dozens and dozens of maps. And the Burbalog just goes,
Deal's a deal. You make deals individually. Doesn't matter who else comes.
The way Vittoria just hears this and she just wants to be like, seen at 5:30 in the text messages, and just like, because like, oh, how do we explain to Soledad that we are not on her side in this conflict?
We can be, that could come up later.
Yeah, that's a later issue. I'm
yeah.
gonna, like, look. Have they seen us? They've seen us, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
the storm
because
giant sees you, yeah.
Storm
Said
giant.
you had guessed and pointed you out to Soledad.
Okay.
Hey, are you in the business of making deals, and is your belt magic?
And is your business misery?
But the purple one goes, yes, deals. Ah.
No, not you, sorry.
The one wearing pants.
Their eyes just widen enormously. They go, you are not here for deals.
Sorry, Costco. No, I'm not.
Not presently with you.
I'll make a deal with you soon, little one. Don't worry. And Soledad approaches and goes, oh, yes! You came. Shai must have given you the message. I'm Soledad, cartographer of Agma. So lovely to meet you here in the astral plane. I've never seen land quite like this. Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it? It's so exciting here. Have you come for knowledge?
Hi, nice to meet you. Just a heads up. Shai is not with us at the moment. I actually, I'm gonna look at it and be like, do you know where Shai is?
No, but we got the letter in her stead, so...
yes, I've heard she travels with companions. You must be her dearest friends and compatriots.
Yeah, but you know what? We actually, the letter didn't come to her. It came to us directly, so she probably is imperiled, and you should go look for her.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's not like Shai to, like, not be present for these things, especially when they relate to her god.
It's true.
I'm sure.
Because usually when
Shai
she's
is...
not with us, she's doing something for her god. So the fact that, you know, if she's not with us, she's usually with, like, you folk. And if she's not with you folk, then where the fuck is she?
Yeah.
See, we're currently exploring the bones of a dead god. And we might be about to stop the rising of a god. I think Shai of all people would understand not running away from that task, just to check on an acquaintance, really. And she sent the god killers here with her. Fantastic, because that's exactly what we're here to do. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, I was joking earlier about, like, oh yeah, you know, Shai was called to kill a god, but like, no, it's actually happening. I saw that coming, apparently. I have the gift of prophecy from Apollo.
Wonk.
Yep, literally. I'm gonna, like, look at someone and be like, hey, just a quick question. What exactly...
I love questions. I love answering questions. Anything you want to know, I will answer at my disposal.
Okay. Why do you want to keep, Lyra from coming back?
Well, because she delves in lies and deception and secrecy, and that's the antithesis to everything that Ogma stands for. Honestly, I'm surprised that you don't know this already, after all being one of Shai's compatriots.
I would feel that you would want Lyra to exist, because you can't necessarily have truth if you don't understand what deception is.
Also, question, why don't you kill, like, Cyric while you're at it, you know, since he seems to be, like, even worse than she is? Because, you know, he's got, like, a bigger portfolio of stuff, and, you know...
Honestly, if Ogma
and he's
told
been,
me
like...
to kill Cyric, and I knew where he was, then I absolutely would. Anything Ogma tells me I would do, and I would love to travel wherever Cyric is. Can you imagine making a map of wherever he currently is? It would be wonderful to share that gift with the world.
If you guys look up the storm giant and be like, this isn't Agma, is this? I don't remember him being a giant from what Shai's told me.
Oh, no, this is just my personal bodyguard and captain of my army.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that Shai knew a lot of storm giants. But back to what I was saying. I feel that, at least for Lyra, it would be something that...
You may call me Wuffokin.
Wuffokin?
Wuffokin is a very good name!
Wuffokin. But yeah, I'm gonna look back at her and be like, I feel like that having Lyra would be something that you kind of need to balance out Ogma's existence, because, like I said, without deception, you really don't understand what the truth is, and that feels kind of I don't know, kind of like antithetical to what you try to do.
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, I will gladly do that for you.
Buffakin Jones is not skin and bones.
What is that? That's I just have to check something. It's a hit. I gotta see what the friggin' thing officially does. Is it a d20 that it adds? It is a d20. Okay. I rolled my Dark Ones of Luck to try to add to this. So altogether, that's a 26.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 10.
God. And did you remember that you can, like, add the charisma thingy with the boon?
What do you mean the charisma thingy? The extra d20.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
I just rolled 3s on both of them.
Oh no!
Actually, no, that's not a 26. That's a 27. My bad. I have an
Okay.
11, not a 10. In persuasion.
She goes, well, I was hoping to make a deal with you to help explore this area. Perhaps you could dig things up while I, map it. And in return, I would offer you Agama's knowledge. But you do make a compelling point. I know that Agma would never steer me wrong, but Agma does encourage us to think for ourselves as well, and while this does bear consideration.
If you want a map of this whole thing, I can still draw it out and give it to Shy next time I see her to give it to you.
Would you like me to accompany you? We could go together. We could explore.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
I wanna know.
Oh!
Is Adara getting really great rolls tonight?
Natural 20
Aye!
for a 29.
We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it.
So, what you get from this is that she is convinced by Ophelia not to, like, kill Lyra. And she is kind of, like, wondering if that is the best plan, telling Lyra secrets. But she's really excited to be here. And as a cartographer of Agma, she really doesn't want to just leave now that she just got somewhere really cool.
Yeah. All right. Then I support if you want to stick around and map some things. But I don't know if you want to come with us, cuz we need to go pick some fights
Yeah.
with some followers of Tharizdun's.
Yeah, there's Thursday is hanging
Yeah.
out, so that's
And
gonna,
maybe if Sirik comes back,
that's gonna kind of be a thing. So yeah, I'd be happy to just kind of let you hang out and map the area as long as
Yeah.
like you promise not to like hurt anyone that doesn't explicitly threaten you.
Is Shy so weak in a fight that you think that Agma's followers can't handle ourselves?
Oh no!
No, it's less like it's more like we're hired to do this, and I don't want to.
Oh no!
Rope you
Yeah,
into
I
doing
was-
free workforce.
First of all, Shy's very helpful in a fight. Second, I more meant that I figured you would be more interested in doing the cartography. If you want to go
Yeah, then the
fight some
fighting.
followers of Tharizdun's, that's fine, but it didn't really seem like what you were excited about doing here.
Oh, it's not. It's just interesting that you think that, your financial compensation is more powerful backing than a divine request. Anyway, it was lovely meeting you. I will be around if you want to hit me up. My maps can be helpful. And with that, she tosses one out, and the ground, she goes, like that mountain over there. And she starts drawing a mountain on a map, and a mountain emerges.
Oh, that's really
Also,
cool.
I have a question. Is like the mountain made out of bone? Did
Yes.
she like shape
That's
the bone?
really- Oh, now the next Lyra's gonna have a weird clavicle. God damn
No,
it!
no. This is how we can get Cat Lyra.
No.
Zan just said Shy hates her.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, they're work frenemies.
I was gonna say, for the record, Ophelia was like, we got hired to do this, and I don't want to ask you to do free work for us when this is literally our job. I feel like that's a very unholy thing to do.
Idara's just sitting there like, yes, money! We're here for money reasons.
I didn't tell her we're not. I just said we're hired. I didn't say it was for money.
I'm just remembering this lady at my old job who told me that my partner secretly hated me because he didn't give me half birthday presents and sent like dozens of flowers delivered to my desk.
Wild.
Yeah, ma'am? Like, that sounds
When
like a you problem?
Work frenemies, that's what I think of.
Oh my god.
Other than like people who are really into astrology, does anyone think about their half birthday or even celebrate it?
I think so.
I think about mine only because I had a friend who had a birthday on my half birthday. So, like,
yeah, same.
you know, it was
but like you're thinking about
biannually.
it because it's someone else's
Yeah,
exactly.
so it'd be like,
not
happy
because it's
birthday,
because of
happy
you.
half birthday. And it was like,
Right,
I
exactly.
have a cousin born on my half birthday, so
Like,
I was
you
like,
think
hey.
about it. Yeah, but you think about it because it's the birthday of someone else,
Yeah.
not because you're intrinsically thinking about you.
Right,
Yeah.
because only children care about that.
Yeah.
Oh
3.5.
no, Theo's mom's birthday is Christmas. I would celebrate my half.
Okay,
birthday
see,
too,
that's
then.
different. That's a different thing if your birthday's on like a national holiday where you
Yeah.
could get skimped out of shit.
Yeah, it's like,
But
oh, this is
annually,
your
happy
Christmas birthday and your birthday present in all in one.
Biannually meaning twice a month, twice a year. I forgot.
Biannually is either twice a year or every 2 years, depending on the
Happy
context.
Pride.
I'm twice every sexual, not every other sexual. Just so you know.
What?
Like, some people say, like, sex and
As a
sex.
bisexual.
Oh my god. We're spiraling.
So,
We really are.
as you are talking to Soledad, another one of those storms rolls in. And the Burbalong, who had just been going,
Deal? Do you want a deal? I've got all of Yara's secrets right here. Then just goes, not again!
and flaps away to avoid this memory storm that engulfs you all and Soledad.
Oh
And,
no, she's with us.
And Buffokin. Thank you for the posture check. I needed that.
Thank you.
And who is in charge of this one? Adara.
Oh, good.
Adara, you are Garuda Talgart, a shield dwarf.
So, how do you feel? Legend of Zelda.
Short?
When the Durgar pillaged neighboring kingdoms, yours survived by hiding its location and blocking citizens from leaving. You smuggled in refugees and forged fake identities for them. This memory begins with you in a safe house full of refugees, and guards are guards are raiding the safe house. So it is you and 15 refugees and 3 allies who are, guess what?
Tieflings.
Vittori and Ophelia and Soledad.
What happened to
Are
our
they
good friend,
tieflings?
our good friend Bustifer Jones? Where is he?
Bustifer Jones is a refugee.
Oh, okay.
So you can, there's toys in here, there's forgery kits, disguise kits, there's locks and lockpicks, household supplies, there's a bookcase with a secret entrance to an attic, and there are 5 Duragar guards banging down the door demanding entrance.
All right, do they know that we're in here, or are they guessing?
They've
So if
heard,
they're banging down the door, it's probably a relatively confirmed thing at that point.
oh, we know you're hiding refugees in there. Now let us in before we bash the door down.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, obviously, we're gonna, stash the refugees away in the attic upstairs, behind the secret door. Just makes sense.
Okay.
And then I'd also like to, while they're funneling away, I want to try and basically set the windows so that it looks like people had climbed out the windows, and then we closed the windows.
Ooh.
We're like, don't look over here. Like,
Ooh.
it's like disheveled, and we very obviously put like a painting or something in front of it. Like, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
How do you do
And
that?
I'm gonna tell, you know, when inevitably they make their way in, I'm gonna like tell my allies who aren't refugees, just like, yeah, just do the thing where you like look at the window, and then be like, I'm not looking at the window.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
but when you said disguise kit and like dwarves, my brain was thinking 2 dwarves in a trench coat, like a normal heighted person, like
my
that
God.
scene in Gravity Falls where there's just like 15 gnomes as a normal dude.
I mean, if you want to do that, Ophelia, we can do that.
Oh my god.
All right, so these refugees are freaking out. How do you keep them calm? Or are you setting up a thing to get them up there? What do you do?
So I mean, we were gonna hide them upstairs. So I would hope that, you know, being hidden somewhere helps calm them down.
Okay.
And, you know, I'll kind of explain to them, like, the plan and be like, you have to be very quiet because we're gonna make them think that you escaped out the window. And then they'll go chasing that way. But that means that they're gonna be in here and noisy for a little bit. So you gotta keep it locked.
Okay, I trust you, Garuda.
All right.
I trust you, big tall woman.
I'm a dwarf.
Open the door! Open the door!
Well,
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna look over at Garuda and be like, do I just open the door or do I let them bust it in?
I wait
It
until
would be funny if, like, we opened the door while they were, like, busting in so they'd fall on the ground.
the refugees are like fully up in the attic, if possible. Make sure that
Okay.
that's like properly sorted, and then while somebody's still a little bit messing with the window, open the door, and I'm just like, "Hello."
You see, right as you're about to open the door, one of those Durgar is preparing to like blast fire to burn the door down.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
I go, we know what you've been doing. Bring them out.
There's
And
nobody
there are
in here to bring out.
5 dwarves here, 5 Durgar here. And they have been big into themselves, so they're capital L large.
Rude.
Oh, and they even fit through the door.
I
Embarrassing.
know, but they could drag you out.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say there's nobody in here to bring out.
Gonna like
We're the
go-
only people here.
gonna like do the thing where like you're trying not to look at something. You're like,
Yeah.
trying to like make eye contact with people. Just, like,
Give me a deception check.
All right, me
Is it just our,
using Adara's
It's your
stats.
stats. Yep, it's your stats.
I was gonna say if Adara wants help, I'll help.
Can we
Adara.
use...
Can Ophelia help? Do I
Yes,
still
I
have
can help.
Labor's Boon that lets me add a d20 to it?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yay! All
And I will
right.
help you with it, so you have advantage.
Thanks. Cool.
Yay.
So we're opening with a flat 2 and a flat 16.
Okay.
Okay, not that
Disadvantage.
bad.
And now I'm
Welcome.
gonna add Labor's Boon to it.
I hope you get a 20 so you get a 36.
Cocked.
I really hope you do.
Oh! Not a 20, but an 18. So,
Okay.
That's a 34.
pretty
oh my
good. Thanks, Lyra.
And at that, one of the Durgar just goes, "They must have gone out the window, boss!" The other
Oh,
goes,
yeah.
"We'll be back for you. I know what you're up to, Telgert."
You'll be
And then just spits on the floor before shrinking back to his regular size. And they chase out the way that Ophelia was looking.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. Flawless.
Yeah.
Yeah, got
All
him.
according to plan.
According to Keikaku.
Oh,
All
no.
according to Keikaku.
The memory fades, and Soledad just goes, "So lying was helpful."
It did
They were
save lives.
Danger.
Yeah.
And you saved all of those people.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's
Yeah.
something very beneficial to knowing when is the right time for truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
when
more-
the truth hurts more than it helps, because not everyone who has information has good intentions with the information.
I think more people would benefit from having no moral code and just operating on whatever seems best in the moment.
Is having a moral code, Adara.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's having a moral
that is a
code.
moral code.
That's exactly what a moral code does.
All right.
Yeah.
Then having
It
a
seems like
really,
the-
really flexible one.
This episode, the Threeflings explain to Adara what moral codes are.
Her encounters with people who say they have things like a code are generally pretty rigid.
Because I didn't expect that. And at that point, the giant just goes, I enjoyed being a child. I've never been so small. Dwarf
You
children are
enjoyed being
quite
a
tiny.
refugee that had to hide?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Soledad and be like, I'm not gonna unpack all that, but yeah, like sometimes I'll shy. I have no plans for stuff, like when we're gonna give her something for her birthday. Like, sometimes I just have to, because I know it's gonna be better in the long run.
Interesting. I didn't expect that.
I know there's a thing, though, where you're very much, like, religiously obligated to tell the truth, but it's something where it can be very beneficial for people who have the flexibility to do so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we met.
You.
Yay.
It's nice to meet you as well.
I'm really glad that Soledad has flexible morals in regards to these things, because I was so worried about the Dogma champion that was all about, no, the truth always.
Yeah, I was worried we were gonna have to be like, Shy, we had to kill your coworker.
Yeah. I was so worried.
Shire's gonna be like, she microwaves fish, it's okay.
I mean, it's better, it's fine.
And we are gonna take a 5-minute break. And then we will be back.
All right, everyone get up, drink water, stretch, do all the fun stuffs, put on a hat or something. I don't know. We'll be back in 5.
Pride Month!
we're back.
Hey everybody, hope you had a good stretch and a good hydrate. Welcome back to Threeflings. We are playing No Sanctuary Except Ourselves by Grady Wong, and we are on the astral plane, sorting through a goddess's memories.
Alone in the moonlight.
Smile at the old days.
Oh no.
Life
Beautiful
was beautiful
then.
We never should have gotten author permission to make cats jokes.
You know what would have happened anyway.
It's made them too powerful.
So, continuing on singing your song side by side.
Or ends. Never ends.
You start to hear some... Oh, yeah, wait, you all except Vittoria, so 2 of you speak every language, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
And Victoria has tongues if she needs it.
okay. So, Adara and Ophelia, you hear some, hissing and shrieking. Like actual screaming. Followed by a voice snarling out in deep speech. Go where I tell you, or you'll feel that again. And then you hear from the screaming creature, not the worms! Not the worms!
What?
What was?
I heard you, but what?
That's from the storm, you said? Or where is it coming from? Something else?
About 100 feet away from you.
Oh, this is Fans of Dune, because he made the Abyss. Deep speech.
Yep.
Shit. Yep, that makes sense.
Fans of Dune. Alright.
Fans of Dune, featuring Zendaya and Timothy Shamalama Ding Dong, as my friend calls him.
Oh no. Poor our good pal Tim. Yeah, I guess, found them?
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
yell back, what kind of worms? In deep speech.
Oh no!
I'm
Victoria
gonna-
goes invisible.
I'm gonna approach at least a little bit so they hit me before they hit Ophelia.
You hear, wouldn't you love to find out? And return to worms you shall! Roll initiative.
Oh, well,
Victoria
okay, I guess
become
that,
worm.
that resolves that problem, I guess.
I'm gonna say, if I would have had time, he was like, would you like to find out? I was gonna be like, well, that's why I'm asking. I love when people are like that. They're like, wouldn't you like to find out? And I'm like, that's why I fucking asked, Derek. Why do you think I asked you?
Actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, like,
I rolled a 9.
Oh, I rolled bad.
Because I rolled a 2 on the dice. Because apparently my dice like rolling low today.
oh. Sending your dice some good luck, so hopefully you roll higher next time.
And he rolled very badly. This guy got a 4.
Like, wouldn't you like to know the trips and falls?
15, which is apparently high for this particular combat.
I got 14, which is also apparently quite high for this combat.
Oh, weird to go first on an 11.
I also got an 11. My dex is just a +3 instead of a +4.
How embarrassing.
Your dex is high. Your dex is high. Your dex is higher than mine.
Meanwhile, me with my +7, but I rolled a 2.
How
Ophelia, what's your
embarrassing.
dex?
I got a 14, so I'm right behind Adar.
What's your dex?
+3.
Okay, so you are going before the person who wants to give you worms.
I don't like the phrase give you worms.
Yeah.
I feel like
okay.
that's something you'd hear in
Oh, no,
like
wait, no, she got a 15. Just kidding.
That sounds like something you
because
hear in like
that's
a
how math
dog
works.
heartworm commotion.
I just keep on thinking of worms on a string.
No,
Oh
I mean,
my
that's,
god!
That's better than like heartworm.
I really wish I would have thought of that when I took what the frick is it called? When I would have taken infestation. I really wish I would have thought about worms on a string.
So
Fuck.
you see 4 little goblin dudes made out of stars and bones. They've got gray skin and
Oh, I
patches.
wonder where we've seen these before.
You haven't seen them before.
Oh, they're not the astral dreadnoughts?
Nope, these are Starspawn Gru.
Yay!
Huh.
Gru from Despicable Me?
Yeah,
That's also where my brain went.
Does that mean that we're gonna get eaten by a Gru?
I was gonna say, we're talking about the Minions movie? The unreleased Minions movie?
And the person threatening with
Oh,
them with worms is this masked mage
Yup, this
who is
motherfucker.
wearing robes and has a staff, and they
those
appear to be
worms!
entirely made of worms.
I hate these
Are these
fuckers.
star spawn worms?
It's the Starspawn larva mage. Yes.
Ah, no,
Lava
those
mage?
are really bad worms.
Oh, hey, because we forgot to put this in content warning for insects.
Oh,
Yeah,
let me just-
content warning for worms.
Let me just
Where?
edit the layout real quick.
Yep, for those of you that have issues with worms and squirmy things, now is the time
These
to
are
watch
also
out.
like eldritch worms, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's always
So-
been there.
A man made of worms are Republican.
Not the Supreme Court.
Oh no.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So,
Excessive wiggles! Worst quality, his wiggles.
so Adara, you are up.
All
You
right.
see 4 of these little dudes, and one, your size person made of worms.
And you said he looked like a mage?
Looks like they're wearing robes like a mage and carrying a staff like a mage.
All right.
But unlike most mages, they're made of worms.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go straight for the one that looks like it could be a wizard.
Okay.
It's Mage Slayer!
I got Mage Slayer, bitch. Try and cast a spell. And I'm just gonna start swinging because they started it, and I don't want worms.
I really...
So-
Do you want worms? That's how you get worms.
That's how you get worms.
Oh god, please don't
first-
get infested.
First
These are
attack.
eldritch worms.
Yeah, I don't want to get infested. Does a 23 hit?
Not a bunch of purple worms.
In fact, it does.
Cool.
Oh,
Please
I
make
would've
me
been
a.
more upset if you would have said no.
Please make me a
Yeah, I
strength
was
saving
so
throw.
worried.
Ooh.
Yeah, bunch of worms. I bet you're not good at that.
I bet you're amazing at this.
You know, they're not terrible at it, but when I roll like that, they sure are. That's a 7.
Oh, baby.
Great.
A triple.
You fall prone.
No, it's just a bunch of worms in a trench coat.
Okay.
You fall prone and you take 26 points of damage.
Okay.
I gotta tally my dice. Bonk. Next attack is gonna be a 26 to hit.
Okay.
Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Hoo 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 hoo.
19.
Fail. You are frightened of me until the end of my next turn. And you will
Ooh,
take...
But they are not frightened.
Doesn't matter, you still take the 11 I rolled on the die, so that's gonna be 31 points of damage.
Nice.
I rolled
They
well.
say, I do not believe in fear.
I
Oh,
mean,
that's
it's
supposed to be at advantage, hang on. Alright, I didn't crit. Alright, and next attack.
because it's quite hard to believe in fear when you've got like 30 brains that you have to control.
You have no brain,
But
you're just worm.
imagine if these worms were afraid and they're just like scattered in different directions.
Then I
Alright.
threw a 40 on the ground and yelled, "Scat!"
Please take another 15 points of damage.
Okay.
The horn music has arrived. Hang on, I gotta turn this down.
Oh, it's horn time!
Alright, anyway, and I'm going, I didn't say this, but I rolled for it. As a bonus action, I'm going to bite the worm man.
Oh no.
Please do.
I really hope he tastes like sour gummy worms for your own sake. I really hope so.
That's a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
How bad's the worm man looking?
You didn't tell me how much
Worm.
damage.
Oh, I mean, and I'm deciding if I want to pump another superiority die into this.
Oh, okay. They look not great, but like not terrible.
All right, I'll leave it alone. So that's gonna be another 12 points of piercing damage.
How do the worms taste, Atara?
Did you say they're
Oh,
eldritch?
worms. Yeah, they're like
or-
from out like the far reaches
outer
of
space
space.
worms.
Yeah. They're
Huh.
like, yeah.
Good for
They're
This,
space
you.
worms.
they're the followers of like the Forgotten Realms kind of like equivalent of eldritch horror monsters.
Yeah, unfortunate.
They're
Really
a
unfortunate.
nightmarish combination of a mortal body and otherworldly substance.
And otherworldly worm.
I'm gonna say turmeric. Cold
Okay.
turmeric.
Yay.
Okay, I was gonna say, I feel like turmeric just, like, say cold feels
And
like
the
saying,
little
like,
worms just like wriggle around in your mouth.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Take
spit.
out the chomp.
Free action spit. Yeah, I don't know. I just
That's your bonus action, spit.
I was looking for a flavor and was like, I just in my heart feel like this, you know, a spice, but like too much of it because it's just like straight flavor, and you're like that.
It's like if you swallowed it, it'd be like the cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, it's a
all
cinnamon
over
challenge,
again,
but
and
with
you'll
turmeric,
die.
and it's cold, iced
Yeah.
turmeric.
I'm so glad everyone else heard me say otherworldly worm and went for otherwormly. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you.
Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay. And
Curry's just ground up star spawn. That's terrifying, Grady. I dislike that. Thank you.
But this is the adventure.
No, we
writer,
don't-
so
Dara?
let me
Yeah.
get started.
Adara, you are the only one within 10 feet of
Yeah.
this creature, so
Yeah.
please give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh, are you
But
casting a
is this
spell?
magic? Is it magic, Jess?
They are sicking worms on you.
Oh.
So not a spell?
Yum. Is it considered a spell?
It's a magic effect.
Okay, magic effect, so I get advantage
It's a
on the
plague of
saves as a
worms.
straight roll. But
Straight roll.
I have Mage Slayer, which lets me AOO them if they cast a spell.
Okay.
So I'm trying to
This
determine
is
if
not
I
a
get.
spell though.
Okay.
You don't get the AOO.
All right, then I just use a Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 22.
Nice.
You succeed.
All right.
Congrats
Good.
on not getting wormed.
Not yet.
Congratulations.
Congrats on not getting worms.
You survived the worms.
If you could see their face, they would be pretty sad right now.
All the worms are just sad. All of them.
They
Every
should be.
single
Like little
one.
like dot eyes and like a frowny face.
Yeah, the little. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking of. The little dot eyes of the.
They really wanted to worm plague you. Yeah.
Oh man, doesn't that suck? I'm sorry, guys. No.
Time
They
to
just
add
threw a
worm-
bunch of worms at you and you dodged it. Ophelia, you're up.
Okay, time for the fun time. Let's see. How are the star spawn and the star spawn larva mage looking so far?
The larva mage looks fairly injured. Not like super injured, but you know, not happy. The Gru are totally uninjured. They look fine.
Okay. I am going to
They're
use
just
fast-
screaming.
I would use fast casting to cast Crown of Stars upon myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, as I am wont to do usually, I am going to throw a dagger at the Starspawn Lava Mage, at like the mask, and be like, "Hey, just you don't need to hide behind that." And I'm gonna hit him with it.
Okay. Which one are you hitting at? The
Lava Mage.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit you?
It does. That is
Okay.
the AC.
Oh, lovely. Okay, well, let me just look up this, because I have to make sure this is correct. Oh, it has to be within 5 feet. That's fine. Okay, well then it doesn't do that. But he does take, he does take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. It's magical, right?
I believe that is. Yes, my dagger is magic. Yes.
Cool. All right. Anything else, Ophelia?
I believe that is it for me at the moment. Let me just check, because I believe that's it. No, yeah, I'm done. You're good.
Okay. They're gonna respond by hitting you with Eldritch Bolt.
Okay, well, guess
Yay.
what? I have never taken that. I will never take it, and you cannot force me to take that. Also, I am going to let you, I'm going to let you try to roll to hit me.
Does a 23 hit you, Ophelia?
Yes. by a significantly smaller margin than I thought it was going to be. Yeah.
Okay. So that is 16, 26, 29 force damage.
Okay, can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yes. That is a 19. Oh, no, it's not. They're higher on that. 24.
Okay, let me check this real quick. What did you say it was?
24.
Okay, you still take half, though.
Of fire?
Yes. Oh, yes. Cool. You are very lucky that you're not higher because I rolled a 10 on one of them.
Oh my god.
So you're taking 6 fire damage.
Okay. Cool. And then Vittori, you're up.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna hunt as Mark the Lava Mage. And then I'm still invisible because I did that right before combat, so these rolls are all at advantage. Because the Lava Mage cannot see me. Well, crit fishing nearly paid off, that's 30.
Oh, I have an unfortunate question that I have to ask. Did the worm mage stand up?
Oh, shit.
Oh. Yes.
That's...
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
So that would
They would have
still...
stood up. Yes. I
Okay.
forgot they were prone. So yes.
Okay, so it's still a 30.
Yes. Because I didn't attack at disadvantage for their ranged attack, so yes.
So that's 9 plus 18. That would be 27 points of magical piercing. And then the second attack.
Oh, you're not going for these little dudes.
No. That mage seems dangerous. We
They
can
are.
deal with the...
Yeah, we
They're
found
quite bad.
the one that was made of worms, and we went, yeah, take that one off the board immediately.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep into this, but they have a CR of 16 right off the bat. Like the old version of them. I don't know what the new version of them is, but the old.
Oh,
version.
right, because they got reprinted in
They got
Multiverse.
Yeah, it's still a
Yeah,
16, but they have like different stuff. Yeah.
So that's a 24 on the second attack.
Okay.
And the damage, 8 plus 18, so that's 26 points of magical piercing. And the third attack is a 26, and then that adds the extra D8. That's 12. So that would be 30 points of magical piercing for my third attack, and that is my turn. Just trying to get those worms to vanish.
Hey,
please.
Vittori.
Yeah.
You shot that worm person and they exploded into a swarm of worms.
Shit.
That is now in that same place.
Yay! But does that mean that the swarm of worms can like no longer do magic stuff?
They can no longer do magic stuff. They are just a swarm of bugs.
Then why am I even
Yay.
here?
Oh no.
Because they're these little dudes, and you just killed their boss.
Oh, that's great. Good for them.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, I thought you meant like the swarm of worms was like a new enemy that we had.
Oh,
to
it
fight.
is.
Oh,
They just
God.
exploded into that. But also,
Oh.
there's these little dudes that were here.
yeah, we popped
Eh.
Oogie Boogie's sack, and now
Okay.
I hate that.
I can't
two of
unspeak
them
these words.
are gonna try and bite at Zara, and they're both gonna miss. One is gonna try. Vittori, are you still invisible?
Yeah.
Okay. So they won't try and bite you. They'll just try and go for Ophelia. And does a 15 hit you, Ophelia?
It is not.
So 2 try and bite you, and neither of them hit.
Okay, goodbye.
And then these worms are going to go over around where Vittori was. They're going to swarm in your... I'll say they'll swarm in Adara's general direction, because that's where they were standing.
Yeah, fair enough.
And they won't hit you either. They're just in your space. crawling
All
up
right.
your body.
Ew. All
There you go.
right.
You are up, Adara.
Well, fuck these. How do swarms work in 5e? I can still hit them, right? It's not Pathfinder.
You can still
Yeah.
hit them, but like you'll probably do half damage because
Was it
they're
half damage or was
resistant.
it disadvantage? I don't remember.
I think if they have resistance to like bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing, even magical.
Yeah.
All right, then I think I'm gonna let people who can deal with swarms, so Ophelia, deal with the swarm, and I'm gonna go start trying to take out some of these grues.
These minion grooves.
Yeah, these minion grues. So I just pick the closest one and start swinging. I would like to maneuver myself so I'm no longer standing knee deep in worms.
Yes, you may.
And then I start swinging.
Yay.
Oh, wait, a 19 on the die.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So
so
the
that's
worms
a...
will try and bite you, but they'll miss.
All right, that's fine. Anyway, that's a 36 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Cool. I don't know why I rolled the superiority die. I'm not doing that. Please take 17 points of damage.
And that one's dead.
Gonna move on to the next one.
Damn. See, we were really right to like go for the mage first.
Oh,
huh?
yeah. That's a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Please take 21 points of damage.
That one's dead.
All right, next one.
As it
You,
screams.
you said there were 4, right?
Dude.
Yep.
That's a 30 to hit.
That'll
So,
hit.
Please take 17 points of damage.
And that one's dead.
All right, and I'm gonna go to the last one, and with my bonus action, I'm gonna bite it.
Please do.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Cool. Just checking.
Their AC is 11.
All right. Well, please
Oh, they're
take
tiny!
please take 12 points of damage.
And one's not dead.
Embarrassing.
Absolutely tragic for you. I'm so
I
sorry.
know. Yeah, it's not worth doing a class resource for this. Imagine action surging just to like really show this one who's boss.
They're just, they're like,
That'd be incredible. I would love that for you.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's my
Ophelia, you're
turn.
up.
Okay, so there is the swarm, and Adara's currently ramming her sword into the little dudes.
Yep.
Okay,
One dude
cool.
left and a swarm of little worms.
Okay, little dude, I'm going to use my bonus action to throw one of my little notes from the Crown of Stars at him.
Okay.
So I have
Oh,
to.
you said motes. I thought you said notes. And I was
did
like,
too.
I have
I said-
some notes.
I forget what they're called. I think they're called like little nodes, motes of light. That's what they're called, motes. Okay, so I have to roll to hit you for that. I feel like unless I get a critical failure. Yeah, that's a 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, cool. Now here's the cool. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. That's 23 points of radiant damage.
And they're dead.
Yeah,
Yay!
I rolled an 11 on one of the die, so that was fun.
You lit up the swarm with radiant light.
Burn the worms.
Fried the worms.
Yeah, it's like when you have mobs come to a light, and I was just like, no. Okay, and then just the little. Is it the little dude still?
Little dude still.
Okay.
Just one little dude.
Incredibly
Just one little
embarrassing.
guy. Okay, I'm gonna take the dagger that was in like the mask face area of this thing, and I'm gonna throw the dagger at the little man.
Please do.
Yes, this is yeah, that's really embarrassing. I got a critical failure. Ha!
Okay.
That's really funny. Okay.
Vittori, you were up.
Time to shoot the last little dude.
It's a team effort.
Yeah.
This one's a survivor.
Yeah,
a fighter.
26.
What was that? 26? Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Yay. That's 9 plus 18, so that's 27 points of magical piercing.
Vittori, how do you end this fight?
I feel like this battle.
Oh my
ends
god,
really
thank you for all
actually-
the subs. Wow.
Oh Jesus!
Thank you.
Waifu, wow.
Very nice to you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Kawaii.
Damn.
Thank you.
And also, hello?
Hi.
Yeah, that's
do
my
it
way
again.
to say hi.
Yeah, jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, like I feel like this fight is like ends pretty anticlimactically just because we've like been like, you know, defeating these crews so easily. So just like from nowhere, just like a bunch of bolts just like go, you know, just tear holes through this crew until like, and just like complete overkill.
You're doing that. He's doing the slow motion body thing when he's getting hit with stuff.
I love it.
This poor singular Gru.
All of his friends are dead, and then he just got like absolutely destroyed by him.
Oh my god, we let that last one live long enough to know fear.
I believe it is immune to frighten, but yes.
Yeah.
Say it like that. Oh, my poor boy. Look at how they massacred my boy.
Direct quote from Tharizdun.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, my dudes.
Anyway,
Mhm.
I guess we're just, you know, back here now.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
That wasn't like Tharizdun's champion, right? That's
I hope not. Because damn, that went down really easy.
that would be
Didn't
very
expect-
embarrassing for him, but also like, I just, you know, feel like that was an interlude.
It was a little bit
Yeah.
under. Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like it's either a fake out, kind of like an appetizer kind of shit.
I hope this isn't an appetizer because that implies more worms.
I love going to a restaurant and then declaring when they place a tiny plate of food in front of me, this is fake, this is a fake out, I'm being tricked.
I thought you were gonna say some shit like, I love when I go to a restaurant and they give me worms.
No! I do not love that. So you said a fake out, like an appetizer, and I was like, yeah, those two comparable things that we all know and just refer to interchangeably.
You get handed like a singular wonton and then you like throw it on the ground angrily.
You can't trick me!
I took it and threw it on the ground.
We have a weird,
an adult.
we have a weird energy tonight.
I was gonna
It's
say,
different in like years.
It's a hell of a day, man.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say this entire stream has just been us trying to cope and making like the most niche musical references.
We're just like, anyone remember Lonely Island and Cats?
Honestly,
That's
that should
my
be our
vibe, like
tagline.
right there.
That should be our tagline. Anyone remember the Lonely Island and Cats? Yeah, that's the stream.
That's the show right there.
That's it. It's the entire thing.
Anyway, Layra.
And then a memory rolls in.
I'm on the stream. I'm on the stream.
and then, and Vittori, you're in charge for this one.
Hello.
Vittori, you are Rava Orakin Shatir, a dragonborn actor.
I didn't expect actor to be the last.
You're a method actor.
You are
Imagine being such a good method actor that Lyra's just like, yeah, you can be me.
I was gonna say Jared Leto.
Oh, no!
You are a
You
dragonborn
are the
actor
Joker.
from a clan that valued martial prowess and battle. You fell in love with a military officer, but because you were from two different castes, your romance was punishable by death. You stopped seeing your
Dan,
lover.
you mean Cass, as in like Caste. But I heard.
I did, but I like it this way. Your theater beef is so big.
Exactly.
You stopped seeing your girlfriend, but she always attended your performances. You became
Of Cats, the musical.
of Cats the musical. You became famous and wrote plays about forbidden romance to challenge society's opinions, leading to much controversy and debate. You challenged people's perceptions
Oh,
and
yeah.
made them think. And
And I said, we live in a society.
Oh my god.
this memory is your last performance in the Capitol. It's an autobiographical play that brought the audience to a tearful standing ovation.
The autobiographical play Cats.
You are Rava, and your fellow Tiefs can be your fellow performers, audience members, or even your lover. You've told
Choose wisely.
your fellow performers that you plan to confess at the end of the play that you lived the events, knowing that anyone helping you may likely be arrested and executed at the end of the performance.
Yeah, we love that.
I just
What
connected
do
some
you do?
dots. I'm sorry. I just
What
connected some
dots?
dots. This is a demonstration of why lying is good sometimes, right? So now we've got fiction is good sometimes because technically it's lying, and now I'm just thinking of Soledad like pre this revelation, going to like watch a show or something and being like, they're tricking you.
I'm gonna do some shit like I'm connecting.
The lies!
What does
Yeah.
Shy feel about theater?
That's like well,
Shy writes fiction.
Yeah, Shy does write fiction, which is
That's
very
true, that is true.
It's just like Adara over there, like I've connected the dots. You haven't connected shit. I've connected them.
Just I needed everyone to know that.
I think we're gonna already pick up on that because the guy's an actor, which means he literally lies for a living.
So, what do you do?
It is interesting because, like, it feels the most character to, like, indeed, like, confess that, like, this is the truth. But also, would it make more... But also, like, if you continue the lie, is that more in tune with becoming the goddess?
I mean, I made a choice earlier which wouldn't have been a very Ophelia choice, and I did it because it was like a very Lyra choice.
Yeah. But, like, is revealing the lie feels more like, you know, interesting and, like, you know, go out with a bang kind of thing. But, you know, but also continuing, you know, the deception.
I mean, you're super popular. You might escape consequences.
That's true.
Or
That's
maybe you can bribe somebody. Maybe you can start a riot. Maybe you can bring your lover on stage to confess alongside you.
I'm imagining you're having this whole crisis, and like
How do the three of you want to play this out?
Ophelia, as one of the side actors, is just like, "Did you forget your next line?" Or like, "Is everything good?"
To clarify, do the other performers in the play know about this plan, or is this also
Yes,
a
you've told
revelation?
them.
Okay, good. So we're in on the plan. I think that means that, yeah, we're gonna go through with it. And, like, I feel like that also means that they're also, like, aware of the consequences of this. So, like, also, like, feeling not... Like, yeah, we might get arrested, but, like, you know... Yeah. Probably, like, better to, like, live our truth and, like... And I'm popular enough that, like, if we do get arrested, that's causing a scene, and like, other people will see this as an injustice, and, like, all the fans and stuff will make sure that, like, even if we fail and, like, things go really badly for us, like, that still sends a message, and other people will still be able to fight on our behalf.
My brain was just like, the cursed ending is if people think you being arrested is part of the play.
Oh no.
Ooh,
no.
God. God.
I was gonna say weaponize your
no.
Twitter clout for good.
No, literally, this is. Do you know what I'm imagining? This is like when Misha Collins came out as bisexual, and then it was like, anyway, walking back.
Just kidding.
Happy
I'm not.
Pride!
Just kidding. I'm not in love with a revolution member. It's good. I'm sorry. I did it.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Happy
Yeah,
Pride,
happy
everybody.
Misha Collins is every other sexual.
It's with that Tumblr meme where it's like, it's true, he says, standing up in the third row, Misha Collins himself.
So, Kawaifu's
you
right. We don't even need Brooks here tonight. Brooks is here in this Chili's with us.
We feel works in this Chili's tonight.
Oh my God.
You're trapped in here with me. So
Now I've got the cursed idea of, like, Adara and Ophelia playing cast members, and then, like, me, like, pulling up the girlfriend from the audience, and, like, it turns out Brooks is playing. Like, Where did
He
you
just
come
takes
from?
off a mask and it's just like, yeah.
Where the fuck are you?
Brooks takes off their mask and tells you to take a short rest.
Oh my god.
It's like the thing where it's like everyone's dressed as Brooks and then you turn it, it's like the Shia LaBeouf music video, which just Brooks in the audience, like the only person.
Alright, y'all, we gotta focus.
So,
Yeah, we do. God.
I'm sorry, Grady.
finish the performance, and everyone in the audience starts weeping and cheering, and they're like, Rava! Rava! What do you do?
So, what characters are y'all playing? Have you?
It's like Ophelia's a fellow actor.
A tree.
Yeah, I am a fellow actor.
You're a tree.
Yeah, like in the school play.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say, yeah, like in the Wizard of Oz, how you have to have people play the talking trees and you just stand there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Good for you. Okay, so
I'm gonna cast Fireball!
Wow. That
People
feels
are
targeted.
throwing flowers onto the stage, and they're like, "Yes, tree!"
Thank you.
yes.
Amazing, sweetie!
Tree's mom is standing there doing this.
Oh no, Adara's being like Pseudo Woodo, the Pokemon. Just
Oh my god.
Love this so
Is it a cactar pose?
oh yeah, well,
I was thinking
Cactar.
of that.
So, do you confess? And if so, how?
Yeah, so I think rather like at the end of the performance is just like thank you for all coming to this. Is it the final performance?
Yep, it's your final performance
Your
in the
final
Capitol.
performance. You've all been such a great audience, and I thank you all for coming out tonight.
You're my
Um,
hero!
This is my final performance. I have something to confess to you. The events of this play, they are all true. They are the life that I have been living. And then she gestures at her girlfriend in the audience to prompt her to come up.
She looks
I
around
must-
and then joins you on stage very nervously.
I can say my brain is really saying, wow, you did the Disney World proposal, didn't you?
I had concealed the truth for so long, but I can no longer keep up this. I must confess that this is my girlfriend, and you know, and she just like gestures for her to kiss.
And the
And
audience
this is
goes wild.
yeah.
Yeah.
You see a couple government officials start moving forward, a couple guards start moving forward like they're going to arrest you, and the crowd starts rioting. They are cheering, they start punching the cops.
Throw
and
bricks! Throw bricks! The first
And
pride
it-
is a riot, throw bricks!
Pride, ACAB.
becomes a full-on queer dance party,
Oh, yeah.
kicking out the government officials. And then the memory passes.
Hell yeah. What a way to become a goddess, though. Like,
Happy Pride,
No,
everyone.
truly.
Happy Pride.
ACAB. Respectability politics don't matter. Love yourself.
Thank you for the ACAB bits, Crackety.
Thank you,
Oh, yeah.
Cackety.
And you are out of the memory. What do you do?
Damn, that was gay. Happy Pride.
You're just like standing in the astral sea, just like, yeah, happy Pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we continue on.
I guess so, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I know this is a coincidence because, you know, we've been rolling dice and stuff, but I think it's so thematic that that was the memory that Victoria got.
Right? I think it was thematic
Yeah.
that was the memory Draz got.
Yeah.
Oh, you Phoenix. Nice to have
Hey,
you
thanks,
here.
Phoenix.
Hi, Phoenix.
Thank you, Venus.
Hello! Oh, thanks for the sub!
Man, 12 months. That doesn't seem
No.
What a
right.
time.
It's already been a year?
Right?
We've been doing this stream for like a few years now. That seems
I
illegal.
always forget about that. I'm like, this stream is a toddler.
This stream's older than the pandemic.
Really though. Remember
Anyway.
the 4 times? I don't. I have short-term memory loss.
Oh no.
I just saw the GIF you posted, Ink.
Which one?
That I can no longer hide the imposter inside.
I'm so glad you liked that.
All right.
As you are
So
walking, so bringing us back to this, because we do have
Yes.
to finish at some point tonight.
yeah.
You hear a voice shouting in Abyssal. And because you all speak Abyssal, you hear it saying, I know they killed them. They're around here. I want them dead. And then we'll steal Liara's power.
Oh, here he is. Here's Xanadu. Here he is.
Found him.
Yeah, we found him. It's Abyssal. He made the
All
abyss.
right.
Here he is.
Let's
And
go
then
invisible. Fucking
Hear
go.
someone going, yes, Malicio.
Malicio.
Is that the name of the champion, or is that a new name?
That's the champion.
Got it. All right.
Aw. Can't wait to make this champion look like a wet rag.
Let's just fucking rush him. We know what we're here for. It's not talking.
Invisible, just tackle him to the ground. Invisibly.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
He looks like the wind knocked him over.
Okay. Yeah, you see this champion yelling at a massive demon who hulks away. And you have a second before he notices you if you want to get an attack in before we roll initiative.
Absolutely. I'm going straight in with my sword.
I'm gonna go invisible again. It's too
Do we have
good.
advantage if we attack from invisible?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I can't see you.
But calm
It's
down.
less than an hour. I can still do this. Yes.
Oh, that's a 19.
Hey,
To
Jess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hey,
Did you get a
Jess.
nat 20?
I did.
Yay! Can you
right.
vorpal sword? Vorpal
Can-
sword the motherfucker?
Is he Vorpal Swordable?
He sure is. He's
All right.
just an elf.
Well,
he's only
not
an
anymore.
Well, he is still an elf. He's just in 2 pieces.
I guess I'll
Okay.
turn on the battle music, for flavor.
Yeah, if you want to do
Oh,
that,
keep it on.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I love Vittori hitting this, Ophelia hitting him with a moat from the Crown of Stars, and then Adara being like, anyway, this has gone on too long already.
Right? Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeah. I do. The blessing, the god boon that lets you be invisible in low light. Do you become visible when you do an aggressive action?
I'm assuming,
Or-
usually
yes.
that's how invisibility works.
Okay, I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if it was
Is
greater or
the
regular.
boon of 9 or something?
Yeah.
Which one is this?
Boon of the Night Spirit. I just want to know what visual to describe.
I just love the idea. Even if it doesn't make, actual conventional sense, I love the idea of Adara just appearing
You
out of
remain
thin air.
invisible until you take an action or reaction, so I think you,
Okay, yeah.
come out
Yeah,
of...
Adara just
Yeah.
mid-air
Invisibility,
coming back to being visible just slices his head off immediately.
Yeah. So
Nothing
you.
personnel, kid.
He's just standing there, and then his head goes flying off for what seems like no reason, and Adara appears kind of mostly behind him half a second later, sword fully, full anime pose, the dust
Yes.
swirling around her.
Yes, I love
And
it.
she, as is tradition, just breaks it by turning around and looking at the other two. Is like, holy shit! You saw that, right?
Ophelia's clapping aggressively.
All right. Anyway, where the hell are the rest of them?
And
That's a
then
Great question.
the sky starts to move.
Fuck.
Oh.
Malicia's body starts to tremble on the ground.
Okay, I don't know a ton
And-
about the astral plane, but I'm assuming that's not normal?
Yeah, I assume, the sky is, all around us.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not that normal.
And he picks up his head and
Oh,
puts
God.
it back on. And you see a light emanate through him.
Oh, is
You
this
said-
Tharizdun?
Tharizdun preserves me.
God. Even
Yeah.
a fucking mole.
And then
Rescue.
the astral dreadnought arrives.
Oh boy.
Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Does that mean that his hands turn into claws?
No, he's summoned the Astral Dreadnought.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so it's like behind him.
I was
Okay.
gonna say something like, is this like a green ribbon lady situation where like you can just take it
Yeah.
off and put it back
Oh, no.
on?
I did take away half of his hit points for you, though, Adara.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
This means it'll take 1 turn instead of 2.
Yeah,
Yay.
on my turn, I'm just gonna take his head and just since it's not, I assume it's not fully attached, so I'm just gonna like chuck it. I'm gonna tuck it under my elbow like a football and run.
I was gonna say, can you punt it like a football? Please.
Kick the head like the football.
Yes, like Ophelia will stand in the back like, woo, you want to try to get it through?
Oh
Oh my god.
Have fun, Phoenix. Good luck with Candlekeep.
Yeah.
Bye! Thanks for stopping by. How'd everybody do?
I got an 18.
19.
Okay.
I got an 11, which I'm fine with because I'd like
You all
honestly to
did
fall.
better than them.
Oh, nice,
Yay.
nice. Wow, for being an all-powerful champion, y'all got shit decks, huh?
They
And
did,
he lost his
get
head
surprised.
there for a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Tuesday. You're a champion of Tharzadoon. Get over it. I don't.
Adara,
Tell
you're
you.
up.
All right, I see him pick his head back up off the ground and put it back on, and I go, fuck that, and I'm gonna attack him more.
Yeah, sounds stellar.
No longer invincible.
Hopefully you get another crit and then
Oh my
like
God.
re-slice off the head.
Oh,
That would
it's
be
the
very
start
funny.
of your turn. Please
It is.
make me a wisdom saving throw.
All right, can I use the d20 I just rolled because it was pretty good?
Yeah.
Is this against a magic effect?
It is against, you not worshipping Tharizdun effect.
But is it magic? That sounds like magic.
I could say, is it
Yeah.
like magic compulsion or what is it necessarily?
It's like because in the Forgotten Realms, magic and like the power you get through like worshipping a deity, they are the same thing. It's just that you're getting like they're all coming from
Yes.
the weave in the end.
I'll say yes.
All right, well, then I'm gonna keep the 16 I rolled for a total of 18. My advantage did not help me, as the other one was a 1.
Oh, I thought
Oh
you
you know
said you got
what?
a
The
20.
advantage did save you from taking the one though.
No, I
Yeah.
did not roll a 20.
Okay, so Adara.
If I
you
failed,
are
I'm gonna use Indomitable.
You sure did fail.
I'm gonna try again,
Okay,
Thanks,
please do.
Crackety. Thanks,
just in
Crackety.
case. Well, I just still an 18 for the good one.
Okay, so you are gonna take 15 psychic damage,
All right.
and I forgot I need a D12.
I realize this is gonna be the way that Shai finds out that Adara now has a
Shit.
religious affiliation. She's gonna be like, "Are you kidding me?"
Oh, so mean. You are incapacitated.
Oh,
Damn.
That's really unfortunate.
Oh,
That's
Grady.
really
Of your
unfortunate.
next turn.
Until the start of my next turn.
Till the start of your next turn.
I mean it's better than at the end of your next turn.
Yes.
Yeah, Ophelia in the background again, like, "You're doing amazing, sweetie."
That's what you get
gotta
for
look
not
up,
worshipping Tharizdun.
Gotta look up what that one does. No actions or reactions. Is a bonus action a subcategory of action, or is it a separate thing?
You can take a bonus action.
I'm gonna bite him.
Okay.
Fuck this guy.
Pasadena just on the ground like a.
Yeah, just like biting his ankle.
You don't fall prone necessarily. It just says you can't take actions or reactions.
Yeah.
So I'm taking
Yeah.
the third kind of thing, and I'm
can
gonna
do that.
fucking bite him. I don't. Okay. I don't know which d20 I was holding, and one rolled into the other, so they both rolled.
Oh no.
So-
You're-
The low one is an aggregate 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
I was gonna say they really said this wouldn't have happened if you stand Tharizdun, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Not you.
All right. 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Can I add a superiority die to that, or is that cheating too much?
You can do it.
All right.
Cheating,
Please.
using your own class stuff.
Yeah, please make me a it's because it's a bonus action. But please make me a
Wisdom
wisdom.
saving throw?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. I feel
25.
okay. You pass, so you're not frightened of me, but you do take another 9 points of damage.
Cool.
That's all I can do, but I'm mad about it.
Vittori, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm invisible. Does this not care about that?
You are still within 100 feet of the island, and
Okay.
you are not worshipping Tharizdun.
You're still not standing Tharizdun.
So remind me, is this counts as magical, right?
Yes.
Okay. And the wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Right. That is a 21.
You succeed.
Actually, it's a 20. Oh, you know, that is a 21. I remember I already factored in the cloak in. Okay. Nice.
You succeed. What would you like to do?
Give them an invisible middle finger.
All right.
You put your
and
middle finger
then-
up at them?
Oh, I forgot to
But it's
legendarily
invisible.
act after Adara's turn. She didn't do much, so I forgot. Anyway, do your
Wow.
thing.
Wait, is it Adara's turn or my turn then?
So, you know what? I'll do their legendary actions.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you meant. Right.
Hey, everybody, give me another wisdom saving throw. Everybody do
I haven't
it.
done one yet, so I will do this. Is this for magic?
It's for everybody. Everybody is doing one right now.
Is it
Yes,
magic?
Is this
It
for
is
magic?
magic.
Okay.
Nice.
Is this for
Nice,
magic?
that-
No, this is for Patrick.
It's 27.
Okay.
That's what. Okay. 17.
13.
I know I didn't pass. It's fine. And I also know Adara didn't pass.
I believe
We're
in
in this
myself. I don't
together.
know what you're talking about.
Adara and Ophelia both take 21 psychic damage.
All right.
Cool.
And Vittori, you take 11.
Yay.
And then, Let's I'm going to have as a bonus action, the dude is going to cast Blade Barrier on himself.
The dude. Are we talking about the champion or the big
The
boy?
champion is casting.
Okay, I was like, are we talking about the big
I wish I could use my reaction, but I can't.
Yeah, he's casting Blade Barrier.
Mage
on him.
Slayer comes up. Adara can't even use
I was
it.
gonna say, listen, Gwen. I know you're used to having like 7 actions a turn.
I took the Mage Slayer
Just
feat,
brace
and
on.
it hasn't come up yet, and this was the first time it could have come up. And
Okay,
Grady
now
took this from me.
Vittori, You're up.
Brady
You're like, curse you,
personally.
Grady.
Vittori, it is your turn.
Okay. Time to shoot him.
I really
Oh,
should have
God.
put Cure Runes on him, but you know, Blade Barrier just seems like
Does a
something he'd
19
do.
hit?
Who are you going for, the dude or the Dreadnought?
I just wanted to see him dead. The guy that put his head back on.
Yeah, oh right,
yes.
the Dreadnought.
That will hit him.
Yeah.
Big boy.
I just think we need to deal with best.
Yeah, we need to deal with this dude over here.
Unless he like keeps coming back, in that case he would be a problem. 26 magical piercing.
Isn't that a thing with like a mythical creature where if you cut its head off, like it doesn't die unless you burn its body? What is that?
Like
I'm
a-
thinking of-
Hydra?
know what I'm talking about?
That's how the whites
That's what
worked in
well-
Game of Thrones.
Well, I was thinking of that's what I was thinking about, Gwen, the Hydra. You have to
Okay.
like burn the end of the head stump so then they don't keep growing.
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20.
That
to
hits.
hit. God, that's near minimum damage. 21 magical piercing.
Okay.
And third attack. A natural 20!
Hey.
Welcome
Hey.
back to I have to find my maths again.
Do you want me to
Fuck him up.
drop- I was gonna say I can help you with the math.
Was so it's my third attack, which means that I do more damage. I do an extra D8. Okay, so heavy crossbow with sharpshooter and dread ambush. The highest I do is 30. No, actually, is this even with hunter's mark? It's not even with hunter's mark. So heavy crossbow with sharpshooter and hunter's mark and dread ambush is 42 points of damage as a base, and then I roll. Okay.
Hold on.
So 9 plus 7 is 16 plus 18. So
35.
Okay.
35.
35 plus 42 is 77 damage.
77,
Correct?
You have
Yeah, okay.
killed the man.
Hey!
Goodbye,
Nope.
man.
Good.
Now it is just the Dreadnought to deal with.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I just love his like, oh yeah, I get to put my head back on, and I'm just like, yeah, but can you like put your body together like from like a million like crossbow bolts going through you?
Can't put your head back on if you don't have a body to put it on.
Oh,
You get your
yeah.
head back on, but have you considered becoming Swiss cheese?
Hell yeah. Well, that's one less thing to do. Let's see like how we probably should have like focused on the dreadnought more or
Well,
something. like
now
that.
we're gonna regret it, so yay!
We
That is
couldn't
my
take the
turn.
dreadnought out in one turn. It's fine.
Ophelia, you're up, unless, Vittoria, you're gonna do anything else.
No, that's my turn.
Cool. Oh wait, the Dreadnought already used its, 3 go ahead, Ophelia.
Okay, I just need to check something.
You can put your head back on, but have you considered subscribing with Twitch Prime?
Have you considered supporting a Patreon?
Oh my god. For $5 a month, you get access to behind-the-scenes content in our Discord.
You can get our meme. You can get our meme channels. Okay.
I heard mean channels and was like, yeah, pay us $5 a month and we'll make fun of you.
I will
no.
roast you. I will roast you because people do make money off of that.
How many patrons are we away from our Strahd fight? Where we just like defeat him in like a single turn?
Ooh, we have 4.
Oh my god.
Okay. How far is the dreadnought from me, Jess?
He's right there.
Oh, he's right there.
He's right there. He's, super big. He is gargantuan.
Oh.
And made of cloud.
I thought you said made of cloud.
Oh my god, he's also on Twitter.
And give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. This is against me? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Wow, that's an excellent start. 14.
Okay, so Ophelia, that's not bad. You are going to take 9 psychic damage,
You take 9 psychic
And-
damage as the dreadnought just goes, do you want to collab?
and then you are paralyzed
I'll
until
pay you
the
an
start of your next turn.
Okay. Okay. I can still take bonus action, correct?
You can take an action. You're just paralyzed. You can't move.
Oh, cool. Oh, I don't have to worry about that then. Awesome. Okay. Okay. I am going to look up at him and I am going to cast Blade of Disaster.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
me whipping another hole in reality, as if the stream hasn't done that enough with the cats references.
I mean, we are in the astral plane, you know.
We do be doing that. Okay.
Cat's TM exists, but only in the astral plane.
Okay. So that is a 29 to hit you and a 19 to hit you.
The astral plane is the heaviside layer.
The
No.
29 hits. The 19 does not.
Cool. So for that. Okay. Let me roll this for you.
When it paralyzes Ophelia, try to explain the benefits of NFT.
I swear to God, if someone ever does that to me, I'm going to immediately smack them upside the head and ask them what on God's green earth possessed them to believe that.
If someone does that to me, I will vomit directly into their own mouth.
Yes! Yes, I rolled an 11 and a 12 on the die for 2 of them.
Yes!
Okay, 20. That is 30 points of force damage.
30 points. Okay.
Yeah, 30 straight points of force damage.
Love it.
And then I can also take my bonus action again. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's see. Am I gonna roll another? That's 26 to hit and another 19. So I'm assuming the 26 hits and the 19 does not.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, that roll was significantly less cool, but that's fine. That's 19 points of force damage.
Okay.
I gotta make sure that there's nothing else that I... Oh, and you know what? Why not? Sure. Have fun in the lower planes.
Yeah.
I'll have fun!
That's his
You,
house.
Sadly, the dreadnought cannot leave the astral plane, nor can it be banished or otherwise
No.
transported out of that plane.
Damn, the one enemy.
You cannot
Unfortunate.
hurl it through hell.
That's mega sad.
It is hell.
Oh,
This is what happens when you find someone who's like got so many followers and so much clout that they can't be cancelled. Like they keep on bouncing back from. You know,
I'm not gonna say it.
No.
I'm not gonna say
Are you
it. The
fighting
discourse is
Bobby
over. I'm
Kotick?
not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. The discourse is over.
Yeah, we're trying this no discourse here. This is a neutral channel where nobody ever has opinions on anything.
Yep.
I didn't say a name, but you know who.
Yep.
The worst part is that that's going to be evergreen. So somebody
Yeah.
watching the
Oh,
VOD
it's
in
gonna
6
be
months
great.
is going to be like, ah.
Yes, go ahead. That's my entire turn.
Cool. Adara, you're up. Give me
Okay.
a wisdom saving throw, please.
To get some magical effect.
Also,
got
Yes, it
advantage.
is.
Jess, quick question. Did you say this is I'm paralyzed till the beginning of my next turn or till the end of my next turn?
Beginning.
Okay, cool.
So
I forgot to take the Dreadnought's turn. It's the Dreadnought's turn. Just
I
kidding.
was gonna ask about that.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
thought about that too, and then I realized earlier he'd only taken a lair action. I just thought he was, like...
It's
For
okay.
some reason my brain went, he's going after Adara? I don't know why.
He is gonna go after Adara. He's gonna bite Adara.
Oh, good. That means he's close enough for me to bite back when I fail my wisdom save.
You can bite his tongue if you end up in his mouth. Congratulations.
Oh no!
Hell yeah.
Adara, you are taking 38 force damage,
38.
and you are currently incapacitated, correct?
Yeah.
So you are swallowed.
All right.
Oh! I'm not bored again!
And
I've been bored again.
you are swallowed and transported to a demi-plane.
First the Tarrasque and now this.
I'm
That-
not gonna say anything other than marking that.
You cannot harm the Dreadnought from inside the demi-plane. It resembles a stone cave roughly 1,000 feet in diameter with a ceiling 100 feet high. And there's remains of past meals in here, like other people who didn't respect Throsadune. You can only leave this place through plane shift, wish, or something similar.
Hey, guess
Jesus
what we have?
Christ.
Hey,
Guess
we
what
got some
have,
wishes.
Three of. Yeah.
And
Alright.
then it's gonna make a couple claw attacks, one for each of you. How about
I didn't
that?
think it was gonna be able to ever eat anyone. You know what?
Remember,
Green?
disadvantage because I'm still invisible.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, so that is a dirty 20 to hit Vittori. Does that hit?
Jesus Christ, can I make you re-roll that, please?
Even if it's a disadvantage, you're still gonna make me re-roll it?
Yes! Because I use my, like... Because I get it once a turn, and I was like, I never, like, get it
Yeah.
to happen.
Also,
That
what's
became
Vittori's-
29 to hit you.
Oh my
I was
god,
gonna say,
okay,
what's Vittori's
fine.
AC again?
It is 18.
Okay.
Because I have my... I removed the shield for the Cloak of Protection that I got during Karansali's adventure.
Yep. I wasn't here for that, but I do remember you had the shield, so I was wondering what it had turned into.
Yeah,
It is only 14 force damage.
thank god.
And Ophelia, does a dirty 20 hit you?
Yes. Well, you have attack rolls. You have advantage against me because I'm paralyzed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my current health is 169. Nice.
Nice.
Nice!
Nice.
15 force damage to Ophelia.
Okay.
And now it is Adara's turn.
Can we get some subs in chat for the nice number?
And Adara, you don't have to give me that wisdom saving throw because
Sick.
you're somewhere else now.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would like, so I know we have access to wish spells. Is it all in an item, or do we just innately have that?
We got
Um,
it. Some of them were
you-
stored in the ring, and then I think some of them
Um,
we just got gifted.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
the wreath, the
And the
wreath
wreath.
of the Muse one, I
Yep.
think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I think you have one innately from that.
I mean, I'll use it. Yeah, because the only way out of here is wish or plane shift, right? And Lyra's blessing did not give us plane shift, unless Misty Step counts.
Misty Step, I think it has to be a point that you can see, isn't it? I think it's something you have to see.
No, plane shift takes you to another plane. You
No,
don't have to
Misty
see it.
Step.
No, Misty,
Misty Step,
You
yeah.
have to be able to see where you end up. Yes.
Yeah, that's-
Kawaii Food, that does work. You can see our meme channel too. Get more.
Yep.
You get more for that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the one wish spell I have access to. The first time I've ever cast a fucking spell in my life, and it's wish.
How does it feel?
Feel to use
Adara?
magic, Adara.
Weird. Shitty. It feels like falling asleep, or like when your limbs fall asleep, but it's all over.
Yep.
And it's especially like in your hair.
God.
Oh, and
And-
Adara's got that long ponytail too.
Yeah, so she's just like, God, fuck, what? So it's, you know that, yeah, it's that, and also that feeling when you've drunk way too much caffeine and it suddenly hits you all at once that you're just like, I am so shaky
Oh,
right
no.
now. because there's like so
I
much
hate it
extra
when that
energy.
happens.
There's so much extra energy in her body from all of that.
Yep.
But yeah, she just kind of she mimics some of the movements that she's seen spellcasters do, and is just like,
I've been doing
wish.
the Macarena, like trying to figure out what to do.
So
Bippity
since
boppity
using
copyright.
wish.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to just wish your way out of there, or do you want to wish that there wasn't a dreadnought to be in?
I want to wish for me to come out of this dreadnought and kill it. Can I do that? I don't
you
want
may.
there to have never been a dreadnought. I want to fucking destroy it, and I want it to know it was me.
I knew exactly that's where you were gonna go. You're like, do you want to wish that there was no dreadnought? And Adara's like, no, I'm fucking petty. Why would
Absolutely not. This dreadnought is on my list. I want its name, and I'm going to remember it forever.
I? Steve!
Adara, please tell me how you utterly destroy this dreadnought with the power of your wish.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I think Idara, you all see her, like, incapacitated, just get, like, gently swallowed, like, not even resisting. And then from
This is
inside, how big is a dreadnought? Like, colossal, right?
It's gargantuan, yeah.
Gargantuan?
It's huge.
Alright.
It is
Yeah.
as big as can be.
Yeah, so from inside it, after it does the claw attacks, you just kind of see like a faint ring of light like around its neck begin to show, and then like Vorpal's sword comes out from inside the dreadnought and just like cycles around. Idara is flying super fast, and is like she's got her wing boots going, and she does like a cool flip in the air, and the dreadnought
Hell yeah.
separates into pieces.
My brain
And
was
she's-
really hoping Adara was still gonna be incapacitated.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then she just, like, comes out of the dreadnought, and is like, ah! Fuck you! And then looks up at where the Tharizdun voice probably was, is like, fuck, and then is, hang on, down. Fuck you! Fuck you, dreadnought, come here and fight me. Also,
I'm gonna dethrone you.
He literally, he's
I
like
will-
your primordial grandfather. Don't do that.
I will fight my grandfather.
It's the grandfather paradox again.
Oh my god. He's already made me.
And he can unmake you too.
Absolutely not if I unmake him first.
Fuck you, unmakes your grandfather.
That's a
Fuck
really
you,
good
unmakes your
question.
own grandfather.
That's a really good question, Brady. Can you usually use a wish to make a god dead? I think you can. Can't you?
You can, but it would have really devastating consequences.
I
Yeah,
was gonna
no.
say, I assumed so. This is like, I can imagine.
And it
Adara-
depends on the god and if they're in their plane. A lot of gods are immune to magic.
That's what I figured. Crackety being like, I'll beat your ass, old man. I'm thinking of Adara being like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? like a young kid at like the Republican family dinner.
I couldn't loop that into the same wish, right? That'd be too
Killing
much power.
Tharizdun? That
I just
I'm gonna
wanna
say
know.
this.
Yeah,
That would
too much.
destroy the abyss, including your family.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
destroy the abyss. Other people live there, or like other people are taking care of it now. You don't need a god to like maintain a plane. You just need them to make it.
I thought he
I'm
still,
gonna
like-
say no.
All right, fair enough.
I don't think he appears in any other goddesses' adventures, but just in case.
I also think
Oh, yeah,
so,
true.
but yeah, fair enough. All right, yeah. Cool. Done.
And the clouds dissipate, and there is a glowing. And then, swathed in veils, there is a light, a bright purple light shimmering from the skeleton bones. And Lara appears exactly as you saw her at the beginning of this adventure.
T-pose.
She says, well, that was much more dramatic than I expected.
Oh yeah, Adara has the flair for the dramatic.
Yeah.
If I'm not going to be interesting, who is?
If
But
I'm not
also,
gonna be
I
correct, I sure
imagine-
tell I'm gonna be extra.
Here's the thing, I imagine that she is also the goddess of theater kids. So, you know.
I love her so much. Her and Ogma are totally the gods of theater kids.
The polar opposite theater kids. Like, Ogama is like the god of like the theater tech people who like do lighting and like props
Yes.
and costumes and stuff.
She says, Over the years, I've been dwarves, humans, dragonborn, tieflings, sea elves, turtles, ogres, orcs, and more. These are all paths for new me's. The gods tend to think that I do nothing but lie, though. So the best way to throw them off my trail was to send adventurers to defend the path. So they'd think it was all fake.
Oh yeah.
Don't tell
The best
anybody.
deception.
Thank you for keeping my secrets, those you encountered.
I'm so glad that Shine didn't do this adventure because I don't think
Shine-
she would be able to keep that secret.
Shine loses her
Like-
cleric powers, like...
Yeah, just like, well, have you tried restarting the shy? Because I think she's broken.
Oh no.
Chosen, perhaps there's room for an alliance with Ogma. If we can make a future where there's no need to deceive, where everyone doesn't need to lie to preserve their own safety.
Oh yeah.
You'd like that. Soledad was actually very cool and very open to your existence. I think you
Yeah,
enjoy getting
more so
to talk
than
to her actually.
expected.
Very
Yes.
might be a stretch, but definitely more open to it than we were expecting.
That's why I said very, because it was significantly better than I expected.
Well, I suppose you've spent more than enough time here. And she moves a veil across you, and suddenly you're back in the mortal plane.
Nice.
Mist is gone?
The mist is gone, but
We
your
did it.
magical powers remain.
Shit.
You
My
didn't
brain
even
is
have
like,
to.
did you miss it though? Do you miss it already though?
Do you missed it?
Yep. I put that part in the starter tweet and I'm not gonna let it go.
And is there anything else you want to do?
You summon Lyra and haggle for boons.
You got
You already gave us so much.
No, I don't want these fucking 9th level spells.
You mean?
This is anathema to my identity.
How about you haggle like the 9 level spells for another wish?
How about you haggle the fact that you have to be okay with the fact that you have magic now?
What the fuck
And
am I
that-
supposed to be now?
And that was No Sanctuary Except Ourselves by Grady Wong.
Yay,
Thank
Grady!
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us on this wild day. Next Friday, we are going to be playing Sympathy for the Goddess by Lee Morgan. And stick around because we're going to do a raid. But first, let's find out where you can meet all of these fantastic people, starting with Vittori. Who are you? Where can we find you?
Hello. In the real world, I am Draz. You can find me on Twitter at Drazillion, where I currently have Pride icons commissions open. So, like, if you want one, I've got a link in chat. And I think the queer games bundle is still running, so there's that as well. And that's all that's up with me right now.
Heck yeah. Ophelia, who are you? Where can we find you?
My name is Ink. You can find me on Twitter at These Deadpens, where I like to meme and scream about things. I actually have commissions open at the current moment because I'm dealing with living on my own financially with a new job. However, if you want to also consider getting my art, but either my budget is something that does not work for you, or you just want to help do a little good after the mess today, I actually have art that I'm willing to do for people if they do donations to reproductive rights organizations of $20 or more. And I am very happy to be able to offer that for people. You can also find my art on Twitter. I am an illustrator. I did some of the illustration actually for this adventure. I did the cartographer of Ogma, and I had a great time working with an amazing sensitivity consultant on that. And I am very happy with how it all turned out.
Heck yeah. Hey, Adara. Who are you? Where can we find you?
I'm going to be all over the internet, and you can find me mostly on Twitter, where I post illustrations because I'm an illustrator. I was also co-project lead for Uncaged Goddesses, so definitely check that out if you want to support all of these cool people in addition to, me.
And I'm Jess. My stuff is on the Twitter. And, thank you, Ink. And we're going to go shoot our behind-the-scenes Patreon video. You can support us on Patreon. if you want to get access to that video and hang out with us on our Discord, because there's cool stuff there. And I was going to tell you something else. Oh, yeah. I'm playing in Starship Troopers RPG now, where I'm not the DM. I actually get to be a player. So on Tuesdays on TTRPG, come join us for that. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern, I think. Pretty sure it might be 7 p.m., but I'll be hosting it here. And yeah, I had 2 characters die already, but the third one was very cool. And now has a flame gun. I can't even talk.
Flamethrower?
Flamethrower, that's the one. Now has a flamethrower. A guy and B guy died, but C guy stayed up. So,
Oh yeah.
thank you so much to Grady for this wonderful adventure.
Yeah.
And now we are going to raid Persephoroth. So go give her 3 hello. And have a great night, everybody. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.